Supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah. It's called service.
Whoa, I could call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111.
Field, Damian Dominguez. DH, Elias Lujan. Shortstop, Jacob Palomino. Right field, Jace Griffin. Second base, Diego Vila. Now for your Artesia Bulldogs. Starting at center field, Frankie Galindo. Second base, Bub Beauregard. Third base, Jack Byers. Pitcher, Dalen Pacheco. Catcher, Brett Usherwood. Left field, Jet Whitmire. First base, Aiden Huffman. Right field, Destin Pacheco. And shortstop, Jet Fuentes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise. Remove your caps and join us in the national anthem.
You hear me okay?
Check, 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 check.
Everybody, Joby Hodling here with Lee Johnson. We're at Brainerd Park for day number two, at the nightcap here of the Artesia Invitational 2025 style. And Lee, the Artesia Bulldogs get a good win last night against the number 4 ranked in Max Preps, Deming Wildcats.
Yeah, we hope the Deming Wildcats go on and win their district because, as we were talking yesterday, if you can beat a district champion, regardless of any class, it sure helps in the seeding process at the end of the year.
Goes a long way, and so we've already taken, we got a sweep of Grants, the defending state champs, there a week or two ago, and then we beat Deming last night. They were the number 2 ranked team, or 4 ranked team, so 2 good wins there. But the Bulldogs right now coming into this ball game, I think you have their record.
I do.
4-3.
We're 4-3, and as of yesterday, Joby, we were ranked in 4A number 8, which is good. And we've got 19 more games. They play 26-game regular season before the playoffs, so still a lot of baseball to play.
Well, the Bulldogs coming in tonight 1-0 in their own tournament, taking on the Roswell Coyotes, so just up the road from us. Of course, the Coyotes 5A in everything. We're 5A in football, but 4A and everything else, and we're ready to go. I mean, they started this game early. We missed a whole bunch of stuff in our pregame, but nothing we could do about it. We just got to go when we got to go. On the hill for the Bulldogs, Dalen Pacheco wears number 9. Behind the plate, Brent Usherwood wears number 7. And at the plate, Joaquin Bolaños, number 13 for the Roswell's leadoff batter. First pitch, called strike one. I better wait because sometimes I call it early. And what are we doing, Jeff? Turning that out. Okay. All right, so Pacheco ahead 0-1 here to Bolaños. On deck is Luke Lynn, and in the hole, Noah Lynn for the Coyotes. Here's the pitch, outside, ball 1. I'm going to go ahead and give the defense. We've got in the outfield, Jet Whitmire, Frankie Galindo, and Dustin Pacheco from left to right. Infielders going from first to third, Aiden Huffman, Caden Beauregard, Jet Fuentes, and Jack Byers over on third base. Usherwood sets up on that outside corner. Here's the pitch. Good. That looked like a curveball.
It was. Really sharp breaking ball.
Yeah. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 from Pacheco.
I'm looking out at Jet Whitmire in left field. The sun's a problem right now for him. He's got his glove up. The sun's right in his eyes, so hopefully there we go. He's going to get tested.
And it's going to be shallow enough that Jack's going to back up and make the play right in foul territory. Byers, but you're right. I mean, he hit it that way. He just got it real high. Byers takes about 5 or 10 steps back, catches that for out number 1.
That was another good curveball by Dalen just then.
So 1 down, and that brings Luke Lynn to the plate, wearing number 15 on his back. He's the pitcher tonight for the Coyotes, the starting pitcher. He'll step in to face Pacheco. Here's the first pitch. Good curveball, called strike 1.
That may be he's starting off as his primary pitch anyway. Really sharp break on that, and he's got good command of it.
He did that last night, too. He came in relief, only pitched 30-something pitches, so he can pitch today. Obviously, he's on the bump. Another good curveball. That's going to be tailing off to the right side. Boy, it ended up being foul. I thought there for a minute it might be trouble, but it's a strike on the foul ball.
So I'm looking at the flag, Joby, down in the bullpen, down the left field line, and it's blowing nearly exactly as it was yesterday or last night. So to start with, blowing basically from the scoreboard to home plate, with our scoreboards in right center. So from right center to home, kind of. That's the way the wind's coming.
0-2 pitch, fouled off, out of play, got over to 13th Street. Got out of the park, so the count remains 0-2 to Lynn. On deck is his brother, Noah Lynn, first baseman, and then the whole cleanup batting, number 12, Savino Sanchez, the catcher.
Dalen throwing a lot of strikes early.
And the pitch. Another curveball. He got him.
Nice pitch.
Really beautiful. He took something off of that one.
He did. That was a little bit slower than the previous ones.
He kind of just waved at it. He was out in front, and he couldn't hold up. And I think it was called a strike anyway if he doesn't swing. It was a good pitch.
I think it would have been a strike.
All right, so 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Stepping in is number 23, first baseman Noah Lynn. He'll face Pacheco for the first time this evening. And the pitch. Curveball, strike 1. Or was that a fastball?
That's a curveball.
I thought it was, too. He just had some speed on it. Nice little break. Almost looks like a cutting fastball to me, but a curveball. 0-1 the count. Here's the one, from the set to the pitch, and that's hit well, but that's going to be fouled down the right side for foul ball. Strike 2.
That's a good fastball on the inner half, and of course the hitter was tardy, and I don't know. We'll see what Dalen throws. 0-2 right here.
I think he's probably going to. I'm going to call another curveball after that fastball.
If I were betting, I'm not a very good bettor, but.
And if I were him, I would start it off on the outside and break away, make it a ball, but make him see if he'll swing it, chase after it. I tell you what, that was a pretty good pitch. A little high, ball 1.
Yeah, we guessed right anyway.
So Lynn steps back in, 1-2 the count, 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Usherwood sets up outside. Here's the pitch. Bounced it up there for ball 2.
So with the wind blowing like that, Joby, hopefully our outfielders aren't too deep. Center fielder's real deep. Anything in the air, that wind's going to knock it down. So
Yeah, Frankie's out there pretty deep.
Yeah, he's real deep, but he is fast.
Yeah.
You can come up quicker or faster than you can go back for sure.
And that sun's still a problem for our shortstop and our left fielder, right in their eyes.
Right.
A little sliver coming through. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch. That's called strike 3. Caught the outside corner. He struck out looking. So, 3 batters come up. No hits, no runs, no errors, and nobody left on base. 13 pitches. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. Bulldogs coming up with Frankie Galindo, Caden Beauregard, and Jack Byers. We'll be right back.
Some wounds need expert care to heal properly. At Artesia General Hospital's Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Center, we use advanced treatments like hyperbaric oxygen therapy to help chronic wounds heal faster. If you or a loved one has a wound that won't heal, call 575-736-8235 today and take the first step toward recovery.
When was the last time a bank asked you about your needs or your goals? When you're a member of Artesia Credit Union, you get to use your money for something more important than fees and finance charges. You get to use your money for you. Membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Become a member of Artesia Credit Union today and see what your partners can do for you. North 5th Street in Artesia or online at artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way.
We got the Artesia Invitational happening across the way at the girls' park, at the Mac Chase Complex, and here at Brainerd Park, we've got the boys. Today's softball scores: Los Salinas 6, Robertson 1, Goddard 5, Cobre 4, Artesia 15 run rules Deming 15-0. Alamogordo gets one more than Bernalillo 9-8. Cobre over Robertson 10-0, and Los Salinas 15, Goddard 3. That's over at the Mac Chase. Today's baseball scores: Clovis 6, Alamogordo 5, Los Alamos 4, Deming 3. So a couple of good ball games. Sounds like that was on the consolation side. And then the game right before ours, Goddard 9, Lovington 4. So Goddard will be taking on the winner of this ball game tomorrow at 1, and Lovington will take on the loser of this ball game in the morning at 10. Lee and I both will be here for both of those games. We'll call them right here on KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com, and we're going to see if we win, we're going to see, or lose, we're going to see one of our district foes because it was Goddard and Lovington.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully the Bulldogs can get off. Frankie can get us off to a good start right here, leading off for us.
Luke Lynn, number 15, is on the bump for the Roswell Coyotes. Frankie Galindo leading off, as Lee said. Savino Sanchez, the battery mate to Lynn, and I'll give you the defense after this pitch here, as Lynn is going to go from the stretch as the Bulldogs Pacheco did in the top of the first. Sanchez gives him a sign. That sun is pretty much gone now. Left and short, no longer in. Well, left field a little bit, but good pitch right down the middle. It looked like he was taking all the way to see what it looked like.
Right.
Strike 1 to Frankie. On deck for the Bulldogs, Caden Beauregard, the second baseman, and the third baseman, Jack Byers, in the hole. Lynn comes set. Sanchez on that outside third. The pitch, high and inside, ball 1.
Lynn's got a pretty decent fastball. We haven't seen a off-speed pitch yet. In the outfield, the left fielder and the right fielder, they're to the line, so there's big gaps out there in the alleys, Joby, if Frankie can hit one out there.
Curveball doesn't get in. It's ball 2. Yeah, I agree with you. They're covering the lines, aren't they?
Yes. And you'd like to have a wide open space and watch Frankie run because he can run.
He can scoot. He'll be juicing around to third base at least if it gets to the wall. Here's the 2-1. That's a little bit high. Oh, called it a strike. Caught the upper end on the inside corner. Strike 2, 2-2.
Yeah, he's staying with the fastball right now. He's ahead in the count a little bit, so we're even in the count.
Galindo steps back in. Lynn comes set, and the pitch. Swing and a foul ball off to the right side. So it count stays at 2-2.
So Lynn's out of the stretch. He's a big kid. He's got kind of a short arm action, which there's nothing wrong with that. And he's got a good fastball.
Throwing it pretty hard.
Yes.
He's a quarterback in the football team. He didn't start, but he was the backup quarterback. Here's the pitch. Again, fouled off over right by Caden Beauregard.
I think that was a curveball.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was a good
I
hard
thought it. I might be wrong, but I thought it was.
It probably was. You know. So the count remains 2-2.
You know, in this twilight, it's hard to pick the ball up a little bit sometimes.
Yep.
That was a curveball.
Yep. Fouled it back, so Frankie good at bat here. He's 7 pitches deep, 2-2 the count. Nobody out. He's leading off. We got Toscano, Dominguez, and Griffin left to right. Bolaños, Palomino, Villa, and Lynn. That's Noah Lynn, third to first. Savino Sanchez catching, and Luke Lynn on the hill. 2-2, bottom of the first. First batter, Frankie Galindo. Good at bat. Here's the pitch. And that goes over his
Almost
head.
hit his bat, didn't it?
I thought it might have,
Right.
but it didn't. So ball 3. Full count now. Frankie, as Bub goes and gets that ball to the net. Out of the circle over there in front of the Bulldogs dugout. All right, here's the payoff pitch. Right down the middle, he fouls it off into 13th Street off to the right side. His count remains full.
Lynn throwing a lot of strikes, Frankie fouling a lot off, so we'll see who's going to win the battle.
He's thrown as many pitches. Well, he's got 9. I was going to say as many as Pacheco threw in the entire inning, and that's ball 4. And it's going to go to the net. Frankie's going to turn it up. He's going to go ahead and turn, but he's not going to go. Thought he might take off, but he thought better of it.
That was a curveball in the dirt, so good start. Good at-bat by Frankie. Really good at-bat. Quality at-bat.
Really good at bat. All right, so that brings Bub Beauregard to the plate. Batting from the right side, playing second base for the Bulldogs. He'll step in with speed to burn down at first base, and Bub's fast too. And we talked about this last night. We're pretty fast from top to bottom. I mean, we've got a couple of guys in our burners, but overall, good team speed. First pitch, good big cut, just come up empty, strike 1.
I'm not sure that would have been a called strike.
Might have been a little up.
Yeah.
It looked good, and that's something a batter. I talk about this every year. You know, some of those higher pitches down the middle look so good.
Right.
To the batter's eye. Frankie takes off. That's going to be high. Double clutches it. He's in there safely. I'm not sure if he hadn't double clutched it, he might have had a chance. Frankie started to go, and he kind of bounced back and then got a late jump.
Frankie did, yeah. I was watching him. I didn't see the catcher, but you said he double clutched the kind of.
He double clutched,
right.
and so Frankie got there pretty easy. But if he just fires it down there, and the catcher Sanchez, he must have didn't have the handle right where he wanted it.
Right, didn't have a good grip on the ball.
Yeah. All right, here's the 1-1.
Good curveball.
Good curveball. That broke right down the middle of the plate for called strike 2. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he throws pretty much over the top, so that curveball's got like a 12-6 action. I mean,
1-2 the count to Beauregard as he steps back in. Catcher asking for it up a little bit. Long look back at second. There's a good cut. Fouls it back. Stays alive, does Beauregard.
I'll say one thing. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. He did walk Frankie, but Frankie had a really fouled off, 4 or 5 pitches.
I think it was an 11 pitch at bat.
Right.
Actually, it was a 10 pitch because I said there was 9, and then the 10th one walked him. Here's the pitch. That's going to bounce. Good job.
Curveball.
Another curve. It hits in the dirt. Well, turf here. We don't have any dirt except for the mound, but hits in the turf out in the brown in front of the plate for ball 2. 2-2 now to Beauregard.
Their catcher, Sanchez, did a good job of staying in front of that.
Yeah, he caught it off the chest plate. He kind of dropped to his knees and made sure it stayed in front of him. Frankie fakes going. That ball's in for ball 3, so another full count here. As Frankie took it full, fouled off a couple more, then got the walk, and now Beauregard, he is six pitches in, full count. Jack Byers on deck and Dalen Pacheco in the hole for the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch, right down the middle. That's going to be called strike 3. So that's out number 1. That may not have been right down the middle, but it was close enough that it was a strike.
It was on the outer third, so yeah.
Yeah. All right, Jack Byers will come to the plate with 1 out, runner in scoring position in Frankie Galindo, and they're going to catcher Sanchez goes out and talks to Lynn about it. Bulldogs jumped out big last night against Deming, got 4 in the bottom of the first, 4 more in the bottom of the second, and then went scoreless about 2 innings, and they got 2 to end up winning 10-0 and 5, 10-run rule.
Yeah, we got helped out by about 3 miscues by the
I
Wildcats.
think they had 3 errors over those first 2 innings, and we got 8 runs just right off the bat. All right, so 1 down. Byers steps in on the right side. Lynn comes set. He's going to turn back and throw it to the second baseman. In there safely, easily was Galindo.
I never liked, when I was playing in high school, I never liked when there was our runner at second, and I was hitting. A lot of times if he's jumping around back and forth, that can distract you at the plate. It just depends on the hitter, I guess. But
Frankie giving him some movement down there, and that's going to be a little bit in for ball 1. So 1-0 now to Byers.
And I understand what Frankie's trying to do. He's trying to
bother the pitcher.
Right, exactly. And, maybe he'll leave one up for Jack to blast.
Kind of at that twilight time of the evening. Pretty nice night here at Bulldogs Brainerd Park. The pitch, curveball, too far in.
Stayed in.
Called strike 1. I thought it was too far in, but it was not. So 1-1 the count to Byers. And I have a bad habit of doing that, Lee, and you just got to slap me on the back of the head about 6 times during the ball game.
That's okay.
I'll call it before the umpire does, and then I'm wrong. Going to turn around, throw it back to the second baseman again. So Galindo was already standing up. He got back pretty easy.
Kind of unconventional the way he's picking the second like that. It's not fooling anybody. Usually the pitcher will spin with his glove. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter if he's a righty or lefty, but or do the knee lift and do the pivot around.
Here's the pitch, curveball high for ball 2. 2-1 now to Byers. On deck is our cleanup batter, Dalen Pacheco, and our catcher, number 7, Brant Usherwood, is in the hole for the Bulldogs.
Sometimes as a hitter, I can recognize if he's throwing a curveball or not by the way his wrist is cocked as he's coming over the top. Sometimes a good hitter can recognize that.
That ball's a little bit low. Ball 3. 3-1 to Byers. Last night the first 2 times he came up, he walked, and then I think he popped one up or something. But they're going to be careful with him all year because he's a pretty good hitter, and he's batting in that 3 hole. But he's got protection behind him.
He does.
Pacheco can hit as well, so it's a tough spot for pitchers against the Bulldogs because we got some good batters.
That doesn't get any easier after Jack.
No. All right, so here's the 3-1, 1 out. Frankie gets a pretty good lead. The second baseman, Villa, sneaking in. That's ball 4, missed the outside, so he walks again to put 2 runners on, and Pacheco, the cleanup batter, coming to the plate.
He's got a chance to help himself right here with a base knock.
If you're just now joining us, we're in the bottom of the first inning in the nightcap here at the Artesia Invitational. Bulldogs and the Coyotes. And it's 0-0, but the Bulldogs threatening. Got a runner down at second, 1 at first, and only 1 out. Pacheco, the cleanup batter, at the plate. He hit it hard last night. He looks at ball 1 low.
Curveball. He's thrown a lot of pitches already.
Yeah, he's up to 23, 10 more than Pacheco threw in the top half, and he's still got 2 outs to get. Lynn steps off.
Frankie's bothering him for sure. He knows how fast Frankie is, I'm sure.
He does, and he's yo-yoing back there. Here's the pitch. Swung on it. He fought that one off. It was in on him. And
that was a really good pitch.
Yeah, he fouls it off to the right side, does Pacheco. But, yeah, that run in on him. So Dalen steps back in. 1-1 to count. I've got 1-1. They got 0-1 up on the board, but I'm pretty sure we're right here. Yeah. Here's the pitch. Low and away. He's going to snap throw down to first. Good job
he
over there.
Been that tall.
Good job by Noah Lynn. He got to go up the ladder to catch that one.
Yeah, he did.
Ball 2. Jack had kind of got off a bunch, and so Sanchez thought he'd try to catch him sleeping, but Jack would have been back even if the ball wasn't high.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to get picked off in this one-out situation.
That's going to be low and away. Ball 3. 3-1 now the count.
He's fixing to be in hot water if he throws another ball right here. I know he's not trying to, but.
Well, Pacheco batting in the 4 spot, my guess is he can hit it right. I mean, he's got the green line with the 3-1. It's a little high. Yep. Ball 4, he loads him up. So that'll bring to the plate the catcher, number 7, Brant Usherwood. He's taking off his leg gear. Bases all juiced up here as Noah is going to walk in and talk to Luke or give him let's go. Once he strolls back to first, Usherwood steps in, looks down at Coach, get his signal.
I think he gave him the hit one to the wall signal.
Yeah, he said, go ahead and drive one in the gap somewhere. Let's clean these bases up. They're too loaded. All right, Lynn comes set. He'll look over to third. Now to the plate. Swing and a miss. I think he tried to do that right there on that swing.
Good fastball. As I said yesterday, Usherwood, he doesn't get cheated on his cuts.
Yeah, he can swing it. He'll step back in. 0-1 the count, 1 out. Interesting attire for both teams after this pitch. I'll tell you all you guys out there watching on the radio. The pitch, that's going to be called strike 2. Caught the outside edge.
Nice pitch on the knees right there. Good fastball. He's still got good velocity on his fastball. He's struggling a little bit this inning, but.
Well, he's got him 0-2 with the bases loaded. On deck is Whitmire and in the hole Huffman for the Bulldogs. Lynn comes set, takes a look back at second. Now to the plate. That's going to be high and tight, ball 1. And so what I meant by interesting, and maybe it's not, but just to me it looks odd, both teams wearing white pants and both teams wearing dark shirts. And that's
fairly dark. Yeah, you're right.
The Bulldogs wearing the orange with the black undershirts and Roswell wearing their black shirts. So both white. Usually it's one team's light and one team's dark, I think, but.
I think this set of I think last night's and tonight's uniforms are brand new sets. I've not seen those black pinstripes they had on last night on the white, and I've not seen, and I may be wrong, I hadn't seen this jersey, this sleeveless jersey.
Yeah, here's the pitch. Got him swinging. That's out number 2 as he swung through maybe one that was up a little bit, but out number 2. And that'll bring Jet Whitmire. Whitmire. He's just one of those guys. He can hit, and he can run, and he can throw. He's one of those 5'5" tool guys. Wouldn't surprise me. I'll just call it right now. I think he's going to get a base hit, and we're going to get a couple runs right here. Everybody's going to be running on the swing, on the hit, because there's 2 outs. Byers down at second, Frankie at third, and Pacheco over at first. Whitmire at the plate. He'll look at outside high, ball 1.
Yeah, Brand on that last pitch, Joby, it was chest high. It's hard. You've said it before. It's hard to lay off that pitch. It looks so good.
It looks fat. Looks like you can just knock a mile out of it.
It's hard for even a good hitter to catch up to that fastball.
Yep. 1-0. That's going to be down and away. 2-0.
Curveball. He's fixing to have to give Jet something to hit. I mean, he's in. He doesn't want to walk a run in for sure.
Well, and the center fielder's playing over towards right. They think he's going to be behind. He's got a huge gap out
if he
left
hits
center.
Yes.
He's going to drive it to right. It's going to be foul for strike 1 or strike 2, I guess. No, it's strike 1. 2-1 now the count on the foul ball.
Yeah, if he could just lace one in the left center alley,
he might score. It might be an Parker grand slam. He is fast.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of fast guys.
We do. All right, Lynn comes set, takes a look back at second. Here's the 2-1. He changed some speed right there. Good pitch.
He took something off that curveball. He's been throwing it pretty hard. He took just one pitch can become 2 or 3 depending on the velocity. I mean, he eased up on that one. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, Jet was out in front of it. So he's got a 2-2 with 2 outs. We got a bunch of 2s up on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Outside, good look there by Jet. Full count. So we're going to be off and running on the pitch with the bases loaded.
A long single could score the guy from first.
Yep, because they're going to be going.
Is that the courtesy runner? That's.
Oh, I forgot to check. He came in.
No, that's.
Was it Campbell?
No.
Warren?
Yes,
okay.
Eric Warren.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul off to the right side. We'll stay full. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I apologize, everybody. So
Yeah,
courtesy runner.
I didn't look over there when Pacheco came out of the game. So
Warren down at first, not Pacheco. And then at second is Byers. And at third, Galindo. Full count to Whitmire. 2 down. Bottom of the first. Could blow this open here with a base hit. Lynn is really trying to fight through it. And I think he got him, and he did. Said it caught the outside corner. Called. Strike 3, so he does battle, bears down, and gets through it.
did he strike out the side?
He struck him out. And so no runs, no hits, no errors, and 3 runners. We didn't get a hit, and we had 3 runners on the base paths. We're going to take a break. It's 0-0 coming back. We're going to have Savino Sanchez, Abe Toscano, and Davian Dominguez. We'll be back.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
Are you looking for a new career? Wilbanks LLC, formerly known as Wilbanks Trucking Services, the same family-oriented company the past 30 years, is seeking dedicated employees. Immediate openings for NCCCO certified crane operator.
He'll face Dalen Pacheco. First pitch, good curveball. It's hit up the middle. Fuentes fields it on the first hop. Nice throw over, and that is out. Number 1, 6-3 on the putout.
Good throw by Jet. It wasn't. He hit that ball off the end of the bat a little bit, Joby. I thought it was hit a little bit harder, but one hopper to Jet. Jet's solid. He's got really good hands and really good footwork for a shortstop, and a above average arm.
And maybe the best thing, he's a junior.
That's it.
We have a
lot of young kids.
Yeah, we got a lot of youth. All right, Pacheco comes set at the plate. It's Toscano, and he looks at a nice curveball call.
Very
strike
good.
1.
I'm impressed. He really has command of his throwing his curveball for strikes.
Whitmire, Galindo, Pacheco. That's Destin out in right field. That's your left to right fielders here in defense. Usherwood scoots over to the outer third. Here's the pitch. Swung on, right back to him. Nice play by Dalen.
Nice.
Yeah, real nice.
Hit fairly sharp.
Yeah. He had to kind of spin and catch it, and he did. 1-3 to put out. So 2 down in about 3 pitches.
Tougher play because, he's falling off to the first base side, and it was to the
third base side.
It was to the third base side, and he kind of had to. I'm not saying it wasn't awkward. He made a good stab at the ball.
He made it look easy, and it wasn't easy.
That's what I was trying to say.
Right, because he, as you say, right-handed, that fouled off out of play for strike 1 to Dominguez. So he falls off the mound, with as a right-hander does, and then he just spun back with his left hand and stabbed it on a pretty hard hit, one hopper.
Good reflexes.
Yep. All right, here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Pitch.
Great curveball. And that had a little speed on it. It had a big bite right at the end.
That was out of the zone. It looks like it's a strike until that one had a lot of bite to it to not be a strike.
Yeah, and it was fast, too, so you had to make up your mind, and good pitch. Gets him.
Nice pitch.
Strikes out the side. They go down 1, 2, 3, and not very many pitches. as the Bulldogs give up no hits, no runs, no errors, and nobody left on base. We head into the bottom of the second inning, 0-0. Coming up to bat for the Bulldogs, Aiden Huffman, Destin Pacheco, and Jet Fuentes. We'll be back.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be
CDL positions and riggers are available. Apply online at willbanks.us or call Darla King at 575-746-6318 or stop by 309 South 20th, Suite 9 in Artesia. Willbanks LLC offers competitive pay, paid time off, health, dental, vision, and retirement benefits. Starting wages are determined by experience. Equal opportunity employer. With a deep heritage in oil and gas, Abo Empire is focused on safe and effective energy development in New Mexico. We will continue to make strategic investments in this industry to promote the economic and environmental well-being of our company, our partners, and our communities. We are continuing the Yates tradition. From John Yates Jr., Cynthia Yates Price, and their families, we are your partners in the community and proud supporters of Artesia Bulldog and Lady Bulldog sports.
Both nights, but glad to be here. It's baseball season. First home games for the Bulldogs and our own tournament. They're playing the Roswell Coyotes. If you're just now joining us in the league, they played pretty good. The Bulldogs have played pretty good. Yesterday they played pretty good.
Not bad, not bad. As I said, if you can make all the routine plays, and then anything above that is just like extra gravy or whatever. Yeah, that's what you want your kids to do as a coach.
You know how to talk to Joby Hodling. I love that extra gravy. All right, Lynn on the bump for the Coyotes. He's going to face Aiden Huffman. Here's the pitch. Good pitch, fastball.
He's got some good giddy up on that. Yeah, it was a fastball.
Swing and a miss for Huffman. 0-1 the count. We have Toscano, Dominguez, Griffin, left to right. Bolaños, Palomino, Villa, and Lynn. Third to first with Sanchez catching Luke Lynn, who is on the hill. Here's the 0-1. And he didn't chase that one. I guess it's a little high. Ball one. It was another good fastball down the middle, but a little bit up.
Infielders, it looks like they're all pretty much straight away. The second baseman's just to the hole, just to a little bit, not much. He's not quite straight away. Everybody else pretty much straight away.
There's a little bloop out to right field. What's the name going to get out there? The first baseman, Lim, will go into foul territory. He'll make the play. Out, number one.
Good pitch. Yeah. Really good pitch. It looked like a curveball.
Destin Pacheco.
All right, so that'll bring Destin Pacheco to the plate. I think he's a sophomore.
He is.
And he bats on the left side. Lefty. I think he's left-handed, am I right? He
yes.
Throws left and bats left. And he'll step in to face Lynn. On deck for the Bulldogs, the shortstop, Jet Fuentes, and then we're back to the top of the order. Frankie Galindo in the hole. 0-0. Bulldogs trying to get on the board first here, bottom of the second. And the pitch. Call, strike one. Kind of painted that outside with a fastball, and strike one.
We already know his fastball has a little run, so being the left-handed hitter Destin is, that ball's moving away from him a little bit.
That pitch, he got him to chase down and in for strike two, swinging strike, and that might have been a curve down in. Was this a straight fastball?
Yeah, he was really tardy on that pitch. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
All right, Lynn comes set, 0-2 the count, and the pitch. There's a chopper to the second baseman. He'll take it on about the third hop, and he might have made it.
Wow.
That's close.
Bang, bang, really close. Yeah, he legged it out like you want all your players to do, whether it's
your shortstop, number 2,
four-hopper to the second baseman or to the wall. That was a good effort by Destin to make it close. I think it could have gone either way.
I was about to say I would have called him safe if I really would have. Not because I'm a Bulldog. I just think he got there.
Right.
But it's called an out, and it was bang, bang. So out number 2 as bottom of order, Jet Fuentes steps in. And I said this last night, I'll say it again. When you got guys like Jet playing in the 9 hole, he's like a leadoff batter.
Right.
Here's the pitch. That's outside, ball one.
Good curveball. He's throwing his curveball still pretty hard.
You know, pretty similar pitchers tonight, Lynn and Pacheco.
Yeah.
Both kind of big guys. Pacheco's not as tall, but big, thick guys, and they're throwing it pretty hard. You got him to chase that one. That was going to be a ball, but he couldn't lay off of it.
He's, Lynn, he's effectively wild. Semi-wild makes you a little bit more effective because we've seen that's the second high pitch we've seen one of our kids swing at. Tied Jet up for sure.
Here's the 1-1, and he got him maybe another little bit high. It was closer to a regular strike, but he swung through it. Strike 2 on the swinging strike. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, Jet just needs to try to shorten up a little bit and protect the plate.
All right, Lynn comes set 1-2. He's got to protect it here. He's got those 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off out to the right side, back and out of play.
Good job. That's a good fastball on the knees he fouled off.
Stayed alive. On deck's the top of the order, the center fielder, Frankie Galindo, and in the hole, the second baseman, Caden Beauregard. Lynn takes a long look into Sanchez, his catcher. Now he'll come set. And the 1-2. Good pitch, just a little high.
Good take by Jet. Really good take.
So 2-2 now the count with 2 outs. We got the 3 of a kind up there on the board again.
That air's cooling off.
Yeah, I'm getting it from both directions. I got an air conditioner on my left shoulder.
I hear you. We may have to turn that off, huh?
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he got him swinging. Good pitch. That's strike 3, and the Bulldogs go down in order. 1, 2, 3. No hits, no runs, no errors. Nobody left on base. As we go into the top of the third, it's going to be their bottom third. Elias Lujan, Jacob Palomino, and Jace Griffin coming up for the Roswell Coyotes.
Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has remained dedicated to the markets we operate in, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We take pride in our community and strive to be responsible citizens by supporting our local economy, schools, and families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is thrilled to bring the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Wishing the Bulldogs the best of luck and safe travels. Play hard with Bulldog pride. This message courtesy of Spur Energy Partners.
Up the bat, number 18, Elias Lujan.
All right, Elias Lujan will step up here. First time he'll see Pacheco. He's the number 7 batter, DHing for the Coyotes. I got some updates from Gene. There's a swing and a foul ball, just a tapper down the third base side.
Good curveball again by Dalen.
All right, so Gene sent me some updates. Artesia and Alamogordo in the nightcap across the way. And after 2, it was 1-1 at the end of 3. 2-1 Alamogordo, and still that way. 2-1 Alamogordo over the Bulldogs here on this Friday night. Swung, that's a hit to left field. That's going to be the first base hit of the ball game. Oh, and then kind of bobbled out there was Jet, but he's not going to try to go. And then the throw was wild. Oh, I was going to say if he gets it, but it gets by Beauregard, so he'll get back to first safely. Thank you, Jeff. Got a charger from my phone. I just got to find a spot to put it. So a good hit there, good piece of hitting out to left field.
Dalen left that curveball up a little bit, and Jet the runner didn't have a hard turn around first. He was settling for a single, so that helped us out.
All right, Jacob Palomino steps in. Thank you. I was going to do it after but thank you, Jeff. All right, here's the pitch. He's going to square to bunt. He does not bunt. It's a little high and out. So ball 1.
Is that the Coyotes' first base runner? I think it is.
It is. Yeah, we've had some base runners, but I don't think we've had any hits. And they haven't had any base runners. That's the first hit of the ball game and their first base runner. Here's the pitch. He does bunt it. He's going to pop it up, but
nice bunt.
Going to throw him out 1-3. Pacheco comes up on it, but he does move the runner over, so a nice, as Lee said, nice sacrifice bunt.
He did a good job of deadening the ball off the bat. I thought it was a little bit harder than what it was, and it just checked up and died right out there in front of Dalen.
Yeah, I thought he was going to catch it in the air. I was the same way. I thought it had enough on it, but it was dead. It just popped up and fell, and then it bounced right there. So a runner in scoring position. First swing to the lefty, number 4, Jace Griffin, the right fielder, and he swings through it for strike 1.
He's right up on the line in the box.
See where Usherwood sets up. He might set up inside on him. No, he's going to set up on the outer third.
Yeah.
Pacheco takes a slow look back to the plate, and there's going to be another left field drive, and that's going to hit the ground. Coming up and throwing it, and it's going to be good running there by Griffin because Whitmire did what he needed to. Well, he probably could have threw it to the cutoff, but he thought he was going. So another. You call that a single and move over on the throw, or is that a double, Lee? How do you score that one?
I'm thinking.
I'll tell you how I would normally score it.
Go ahead, yeah.
I would say a single, and he moved over on the throw.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Really, the cutoff man is not deep enough to home plate on that. So it's good job by the base runner at second. Really good job running.
Yeah, he never slowed down. He saw him come up throwing, and that's why I said the same thing. Big swing and a miss to number 13, Joaquin Bolaños, the leadoff batter. He's 0 for 1. He flew out his first time through, but he's got 2 runners in scoring position here for the Coyotes after 2 back-to-back base hits.
Bulldog infield playing up, trying to cut that run off.
Pacheco. There's a swing. It's going to go to the second base side. Probably going to be enough, and it is. It gets the run in. Even though they're playing up, it was over in the hole.
That's good as a hit right there.
That's exactly right.
For the Coyotes.
Next up the bat,
so the ground out and RBI for the Coyotes. 4-3 the put out, but coming in for the run and moving over to third. 1-0 Coyotes here in the top of the third with 2 outs, and at the plate the number 2 hitter, the pitcher, Luke Lynn. He's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his first time through. Swing, it's another ground ball to Beauregard. He's going to pick it up, throw it to first, and that is out number 3, but some damage done on back-to-back base hits, and then a ground out RBI single. A ground out RBI, and our score now is. Why did it not give him a hit? All right, we'll come back here. I'm going to get my scoreboard right. It's 1-0 Roswell going into the bottom of the third inning. We'll be right back.
It didn't give who a hit? The last guy?
Yeah.
You mean the?
Oh, he didn't get a hit.
Run is a fielder's choice.
Yeah, it was a fielder's choice. But I was looking here. Okay, so out.
Not on that one. The ground ball previous
one.
Second baseman.
Yeah.
Come on, let's have one more.
No, I'm good. And you are too. I called Tommy for a safe ride home.
Don't get hammered. Stay out of the slammer. Never drink, then drive.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
Southeast New Mexico College invites you to join us at the annual Taste of Culture, an exotic experience of foods from Carlsbad's cultural communities. Past years have featured participants from all over the globe, including food from China, Canada, Yemen, Iran, South Korea, and more. The event will be held on Thursday, April 10th at 5 p.m. at the SENMC campus, 1500 University Drive. For more information, call 234-9414.
La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia has always been known for its great atmosphere and even better food. Well, now you can come in and enjoy a delicious meal with a glass of beer or wine. Come see our full beverage menu today. Don't forget about our lunch buffet with lots of sweets, and we cater too. Come see us now for all upcoming parties and events. The Perkins family invites your family to come in and enjoy a meal with us. La Fonda Restaurant, proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Frankie, the top of the order, steps in. He walked his first time through against Lynn to to lead the game off, and that ball is too low, ball 1.
Yeah, we need to string some hits together, and we lost a good opportunity in the first to score. So
here's the 1-0 from Lynn. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, we're not catching up to that fastball as of yet. He's still got really good velocity.
That was his 51st pitch. He's doubled up Pacheco, but he is half inning in front of him. Here's the wind in the pitch. Strike 2 again, same thing.
He's just throwing that. He threw those right by Frankie.
Yeah, he's behind on both of them. 1-2 the count. Beauregard and Byers on deck and in the hole. Toscano, Dominguez, Griffin left to right. Bolaños, Palomino, Villa, and Lynn third to first with Sanchez catching Luke Lynn, the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled it straight back. He stays alive, does Galindo.
Good cut by Frankie.
1-2 now the count.
I think he's throwing a no-hitter so far.
I've got no hits. I was looking out there on the board. It looks like they've got us for a hit, but I don't show any hits for the Bulldogs. And there's a swing and a miss that a good curveball was up. Strike 3.
Yeah, he's effective right now.
Your second baseman.
All right, so Bub Beauregard will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He struck out looking his first time through. Took him to a full count and then is right on the outside edge, and they called it strike 3. So he'll step in 0 for 1.
Is that his 4th or 5th strikeout?
I can look. I just got to remember how to look, but I can't
that's
look.
okay.
No, I can look. Let's see.
Here's a pitch.
Yeah, a swing and a miss. So that's his 5th strikeout. We got 5. And strike 1 to Bub as he steps back in on the right side. Lynn to Sanchez. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Boy, they're just behind it, Lee.
Yeah.
Going to have to make those adjustments you were talking about.
You know, that's right at the top of the strike zone. Extremely hard to catch up to that ball, and he's throwing hard. Looked like he may be throwing a little harder in the pitch.
3 straight swings.
Yes.
And he goes down swinging.
For his, I know now, his 6th strikeout.
Up to bat, your third baseman, Jack Byers.
So I got a message here, Jeff. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The sound of the girls' game is coming in on the boys' game. I don't know. I got a message saying that. All right, at the plate is Jack Byers, the third baseman. He's walked his first time through, so he's 0 for 0. Lynn ready to go. And the pitch. Strike 1
Good
called.
pitch. Right on the knees, man.
Right down the middle.
Yeah.
Strike 1 called.
Looked like to me he's just now getting loose.
Yeah, he's bringing it. Here's the 0-1 or the 0-1, and it's outside. Byers did not give way, so 1-1. Byers steps back in. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Coyotes lead by 1. Here's the pitch. That's a good breaking ball. He took something off of it, Lee.
He did.
And that's called strike 2.
He's got us off balance right now.
So Jack will have to protect the plate here. 1-2 the count. As he steps back in. And the pitch. And he takes strike 3. Really good curveball.
Jack wasn't looking for that. Fooled him.
All right, the Bulldogs once again go down 1-2-3. No hits, no runs, no errors, and nobody left on base. It's 1-0 as we head into the top of the 4th. We're going to see Noah Lynn, Savino Sanchez, and Abe Toscano coming up for the Roswell Coyotes. We'll be back.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, and here for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of the Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Check out the savings this week at Fens Country Market in Artesia. Select cans of Libby's vegetables are 5 for $5. Cans of Food Club chili with or without beans are $1.88 each. In produce, 1-pound packages of strawberries are 2 for $4. And large green bell peppers are 3 for $1. In the meat department, family packs of choice sirloin steaks are $5.99 a pound. And family packs of fryer drumsticks or thighs are 99 cents a pound. Those are some of the savings this week at Fens Country Market in Artesia.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over... Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production,
LLC. Comes set. And the pitch. Low and away, ball 1.
Started him off with a curveball.
As Pacheco comes from the set, and he gets him chasing. That was a good, took a lot off of it, and it was a good breaking ball. Swing and strike 1, 1-1 now the count.
Another curveball in the dirt, Joby.
Yeah, I was looking at my phone. We've had somebody ask about saying that they can hear the girls' game and the boys' game, and so our response, because we're not getting that anywhere else, just maybe they got 2 windows open. I was responding. Sorry about that. So 2-1 the count. A little bit high, ball 3. So Lamb will step in, 3-1 the count with nobody on base and 1 out. I'm sorry, no outs. He's the first batter, batting in the 3-hole.
Nice pitch.
Yeah, good breaking ball, strike 1 called. Actually, 2 strike. Man, I'm just behind.
That's
I keep looking at my phone.
All right.
Full count now to Lynn. As Pacheco takes a look in. Here's the pitch. Got him kind of, well, that might have been a strike anyways. It was down in the lower half, but a good pitch, and he fouls it off.
Yeah, it was too close to take, needless to say. So Pacheco's leaning on that curveball. He's got a lot of confidence in it.
Yeah, we saw it last night when he came in relief, and here's the pitch. And that's strike 3.
Nice pitch.
Oh!
Okay. I thought he was going to come up and call a strike.
So did I.
I wasn't trying to not say it was a ball, but
well, I thought it was a strike too.
Yeah. I thought he was going to ring him up. That's what it looked like from our view anyway. We're not trying to make light of the umpiring.
No way.
Pretty close pitch. That was a good. I'm going to say that's a good take by Lynn. Got the catcher coming up, Savino Sanchez.
Sanchez 0 for 1. He grounded out to Fuentes his first time up. Runner down at first is Lynn. Nobody out. First pitch is outside, ball 1. On deck is Abe Toscano, the left fielder, and in the hole, Davian Dominguez. Pacheco to the plate. Good pitch. Strike 1 as he swung through it.
Good fastball by Dalen.
So 1-1 now the count. Nobody out and a base runner on base. Pacheco took a look, comes set, still peeking over his shoulder. Now to the plate. Good curveball. Pops him up. That should be it ain't going to be easy, but it's going to be an out for Byers just back about 10 feet behind the third base. And that is out number 1 on the pop fly.
Good curveball again by Dalen. That's his go-to pitch right now.
The bat, number 3, A.B. Toscano.
Now to bring A.B. Toscano to the plate. Noah Lynn stayed at first base, of course. Toscano grounded back. He hit that hard shot to the third base side, and Pacheco spun and caught it and threw him out over at first, his first time through. The pitch, swing.
Nice pitch.
He did not swing, and he's going to ask if he went, and he's going to say safe.
Wow, okay. I thought he went, but
I thought he went, and
yeah.
I thought it might have been a strike anyhow, but a little low, and ball one. 1-0 the count. Again, Pacheco takes a peek, and he's going to throw it. That's going to be a little high, ball two.
Dalen needs to induce a ground ball right here to start a double play for us.
All right, Pacheco, a couple of peeks, third peek, fourth peek. Here's a pitch. Curveball in the dirt, and good job there by Usherwood. That's ball three. So 3-0 here for Toscano. Dominguez on deck, Lujan in the hole. Pacheco comes set. Lynn doesn't get a big lead over there, and that's going to be a strike. Good pitch. He run it in on the inside half. Strike one.
I don't think Toscano agreed with that.
I think he thought it was a little bit too in.
Right.
Again, Pacheco comes set. 3-1 the count. That's right down the middle.
Little high.
Little high.
Yeah.
Ball four. So walk number 2 here in the inning, and coming to the plate will be the number 6 batter, Davian Dominguez, the center fielder. He struck out swinging his first time, and now we're going to have a couple of coaches come out. Looks like Coach Caton is going to come out and check out Pacheco, because that's got to be a medical reason you get 2 coaches out there, and that's Coach Caton.
I hadn't seen anything. Dalen's rubbing his, like in between his shoulder blades, kind of looked like to me, be lower than the neck, but I don't know.
That was his 40th pitch.
Okay.
And he pitched last night, what did you say, 38 or something like that?
Right.
So they're talking to him. Coach Caton is out there taking a look at his arm or his shoulder or something. And we may see a pitching change, but no, I think he's going to stay in. I saw Coach Bickle put his hand on his shoulder and say, okay. So the Bulldogs will break.
They must have seen something. I didn't, watching him pretty close, I didn't seem like he'd been shaking his arm or doing anything that like he was uncomfortable.
Anything unusual.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but all right, so we're back to the game here as Dominguez steps in. Again, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his first time through. He's got 2 ducks on the pond, one at first, one at second. Usherwood setting up on that outer third. And the pitch. He's going to square the bunt. It's going to bounce up there. Usherwood, he might get him at third if he hurries. Oh, he threw it to the left side. I think he would have had him, but he threw it to the left side of the bag, and no chance for a tag. So
yeah, that would have been close. That's really good base running by that big kid right there. Really good heads up play.
So I'm going to call it a wild pitch. That was a tough one to gather up. It bounced on the inside. So he goes over on the wild pitch, and then also going to second on the same pitch.
Infielder's in again. Joby trying to cut that runner off.
Yep. Here's the pitch, right down the middle. He hits it on the nose. Back. It gets over the head. That's going to score 2. He's rounding. He's got speed. Dominguez flying into third base. There is going to be a play at third. It bounces off of Byers, but he keeps it in front of him. So cleans the 2 ducks on the pond. They come in and score. He hit that a ton because that's into the wind.
Yeah. Frankie even misjudged that a little bit. He didn't think it was hit that hard, but the ball kept carrying, and it got over Frankie. For a little guy, he really hit that ball hard.
And then he had jets. He spun around the bases pretty quick because Frankie got to it pretty quick.
Coyote's got some good. We all know they have good athletes and can run. I mean, even the big guys, they're not taking the Bulldogs light. I mean, they're going to give us all we want.
Well, we're having a pitching change. We're going to take a break and come back. It's 3-0 with 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Roswell with the lead. We'll be back.
With a deep heritage in oil and gas, Abo Empire is focused on safe and effective energy development in New Mexico. We will continue to make strategic investments in this industry to promote the economic and environmental well-being of our company, our partners, and our communities. we are continuing the Yates tradition. From John Yates Jr., Cynthia Yates Price, and their families, we are your partners in the community and proud supporters of Artesia Bulldog and Lady Bulldog sports.
Has there ever been a time in your life where you told God no? I know there has been in mine, and I've regretted it every time. My name is Robbie Ballou, and I'm the senior pastor here at Faith Baptist, and I'm going to invite you to come join us this Sunday at 10:30 as we're going to say yes to God in 2025.
Hi, my name is Josh Howard.
Hi, my name is Nate Alanis.
And we're the student pastors here at Faith Baptist Church, and we would love to invite you and your friends to join us here on the porch.
Every Wednesday at 6:15 p.m., we're going to be up here worshiping together and learning together, and we hope to see you guys up here next week.
Go Dogs.
Lee, because of my stature, but we were talking about the games when you're calling them. Baseball's, it's a slower pace than all the other sports I get to call.
It is.
And so not too hard. We had a pitching change. Diego Morales wearing number 1. He comes in to pitch, and Dalen goes over to first base. So comes in with a man standing at third and a score of 3-0 with one out here in the top of the 4th inning. Roswell with that stinger. I mean, and you said it, Lee, that ball he hit that a ton because it's right into the teeth of the wind.
Right into the wind.
And you got speed back there at center field, and Galindo couldn't catch up to it. I think he misread it, as you said, because he thought the wind would knock it down, and it just kept going.
I'm seeing something on our defense. I guess we're going to give up a run because our middle infielders are playing back.
They are, and I'm not sure why.
I'm not coaching, but I would have them up, I think. There you go, right there.
That's going to be
tough.
That's in. That's a fair ball down the right field line, and he wasn't running.
No.
The guy from
that
first
been
base
a double,
and he didn't run. So he ends up at first, but he does get an RBI, and that was Elias Lujan.
I think his head coach at third base is yelling at him. I mean, he said, "Why aren't you?" I mean, he gestured to him that he should have been on second base.
Well, it's an RBI. He stands down there at first. He gets about a 1-foot lead, so I don't think he's a threat to steal. Here's the pitch, curveball. And it's too far inside. Ball 1 to Palomino. Palomino 0 for 0. He sacrificed bunt. It is a sacrifice if you move him over, right?
It is.
You don't have to be a score.
It is.
Right, so he did that. His first at bat. Here's the pitch. That's going to run in, but too far with the fastball. Ball 2. So on deck is the number 9 hitter, Griffin, and then we're back to the top of the order. Bolaños, the leadoff batter, is in the hole for the Coyotes, and they now lead 4-0, Lee, and interesting score here. Here's a swing. It's a drive out to right field, coming on strong, and making the play is Destin Pacheco for out number 2.
Good play by Destin. He's positioned pretty well right there.
And the Bulldogs needed that. So staying over there at first base was Lujan, and coming to the plate will be the lefty. Jace Griffin plays out in right field.
When I was helping, I'll say it after this hitter.
He's 1 for 1. He singled over to left field out there to Jet, in front of Jet his first time up. And that's going to be a little in, and my bad. Called strike 1.
Nice pitch.
Yeah.
Really, as hitters, as a coach, you want your hitters coming out of the box thinking a double, Joby, until the defense stops you.
Right.
And the Coyotes aren't thinking that. They're stopping. They're barely rounding first. Not hard at all. I've seen two of their runners do that on base hits.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not exactly as you said as a coach. You want them running hard no matter what. All right, here's the 1-1. That pitch before just missed, and that one does too, just on the outside, so ball 2. 2-1 now to Griffin. Swing, that's going to be a base hit. He's 2 for 2 now. He goes back out to left field, seeing eye single.
Griffin's a good hit. They're hitting the ball well, but Griffin for the number, isn't he the number 9 guy?
Yeah.
8 guy,
Yep.
9 guy.
Yep. Yeah, he's 2 for 2. Both of them out to left field singles.
Good piece of hitting by Griffin.
2 down, runners at first and second, and we're back to the top of the order. The third baseman Joaquin Bolaños will step in. And he hits it right to Byers. He's going to pick it up, run to the tag third base for the force out. But some damage done, Lee. 3 runs scored by the Coyotes as they now lead. I'm going to put this in my scorebook before I forget to do it. So the Coyotes get 3 hits, 3 runs. There were no Bulldogs errors, and they leave 2 runners on base. 4-0 as we go into the bottom of the 4th inning. Bulldogs down by 4. We'll be right back.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Has there ever been a time in your life where you told God no? I know there has been in mine, and I've regretted it every time. My name is Robbie Ballou, and I'm the senior pastor here at Faith Baptist, and I'm going to invite you to come join us this Sunday at 10:30 as we're going to say yes to God in 2025.
Hi, my name is Josh Howard.
Hi, my name is Nate Alanis.
And we're the student pastors here at Faith Baptist Church, and we would love to invite you and your friends to join us here on the porch.
Every Wednesday at 6:15 p.m. we're going to be up here worshiping together and learning together, and we hope to see you guys up here next week.
Go Dogs.
Coming up to bat.
All right, we're back here at Marino Park. Lee Johnson and Joby Hodling, and it's going to be for the Bulldogs. The pitcher now moved to first base, the starting pitcher, but he moved over. Dalen Pacheco. He's 0 for 0. He walked his first time through. Brant Usherwood behind him and Jet Whitmire in the hole as the Bulldogs got some scratching to do, Lee. They're down 4-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
They do. We need to string some hits together.
Fastball misses up and in. Ball 1 to Dalen.
One thing, if we can lay off that letter high fastball, Joby, that he's been getting his strikeouts on, will help out. But sometimes that's hard to do.
Yep. 0-1 pitch. That's a little high and away. Ball 2 to Dalen. Defensively for the Coyotes, Griffin, Dominguez, Toscano, right to left. Noel Lynn, Villa, Palomino, and Bolaños from first to third. Sanchez catching Luke Lynn, who's gone the whole way. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Good fastball.
Yeah.
2-1 now the count. Lynn has now thrown 64 pitches, but he's been effective. And really, after the first inning, he's
minimized his pitches, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's kind of been shut down. He hadn't given up a hit anyways.
Nice pitch.
Yeah, that's another strike just right down the pipe.
Good fastball.
2-2 now the count. Pacheco steps back in. He gets right up on the plate. His hand's out over the plate. Yeah. Lynn comes set. And the pitch. That's a chopper infield. Tough play for the third baseman. He's going to come up throwing, but he's in there safe. That's an infield hit on a chopper to the third base side.
You couldn't have rolled that one over there any better than what the ball ended up.
No, you couldn't have threw that one better than that.
Brent Usherwood.
So that's a first base hit of the ball game, and it's a power bunt, or power chopper anyways.
Yeah.
But we'll take it as Usherwood comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1, struck out swinging his first time through, but he's got a runner on now. And we've had runners on, Lee, but we just hadn't had any hits.
Yeah, we hadn't capitalized on it for sure.
All right, so 4-0 Roswell. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning, and Usherwood steps up, the catcher for the Bulldogs. And we probably had a runner come in. He's playing first base now. He's off and running. They're going to throw it down, but he's going to get in there safely. And he kind of took a hard slide.
That looked uncomfortable the way his back end came up off the ground.
That hurt me. Yeah. And I usually say I didn't feel nothing, but that didn't look right. But he makes it. Whatever the case, that's ball 1. And Dalen steals it. Goes down there, and he's been courtesy run for, but he's playing first base now, so he just took off on his own accord. Linebacker in football. He's got some wheels, too, for a big guy. Ball 2 inside.
Brant right here needs to be patient. and put together a good at bat, not think he has to knock that guy in. You know, I mean by swinging at a
one of those
pitch out of the strike
pitches.
zone, right?
Yeah, he struck out. That last swing he took was that one up, that fastball up.
Right.
His first time through. Now timeout called. So we'll reset, everybody.
You know, some kids think they have to be the. I'm not saying the hero. They want to be. You want your kid to be the guy and have that mentality, but sometimes it's better. It's good to take a walk too. If you're going to let the guy be wild, if he's going to be wild.
Here's the pitch outside.
There
ball
you go.
3. There you go. He laid off of a pretty
Right.
good pitch. It was outside of the zone, but it was a
Right.
little up, and he took something off of it. It was a breaking ball, but he didn't chase it. So 3-0.
I would be surprised if he has a green light right here.
I would as well. I doubt he swings it. It could be down the middle. He's going to step off. Lynn didn't like what he saw back there with Pacheco. So he steps off, or he just might have been uncomfortable. And now he's. Who did he give the warning to? The bench?
To the Roswell High dugout for something. Yeah, we heard the umpire say that's a warning. We don't know what for.
He pointed it over to the bench.
No, and it's something they said
Right.
for sure.
Right. Lynn comes set. And the pitch. Well, either he had the green light or he just cut it in half, but he missed it. Strike one, 3-1 now the count to Usherwood.
He had the green light.
Yeah, he swung at it. As you said, he doesn't miss a cut. When he swings, it's a hard cut.
Yeah.
All right, 3-1. Strike 2. Back. Oh, wait a minute.
That was 3.
That was 3.
That was strike 2 on
that other swing.
Yeah, we had the count wrong, didn't we?
I did.
Coming out the bat.
We missed a strike somewhere.
I did. I sure did. That'll bring Whitmire to the plate with 1 out.
So it wasn't 3-0 when he swung.
No, it was 3-1.
Previous to the last swing and strike.
Yeah.
Our mistake, baseball fans.
Mine. I don't think. That pitch is going to be called strike 1 to Jet Whitmire, just down at his knees, right down the middle. 0-1 the count. Jet struck out looking his first time through as he steps back in to face Lynn. Defense playing pretty much straight away, although the right fielder covering that line. There is a huge gap out in right center.
Big gap.
That fastball misses away. Ball 1-1 now the count.
You know, we just, with the team speed, if we just hit some ground balls and make them field the ball and throw us out, there are going to be a lot of close plays at first. We've already seen a couple on ground balls.
Yep. All right, so here's the 1-1 with 1 out. We got Trey Ones up there, and then Lynn steps off again.
It's hard to get on top of a chest-high fastball, though.
Man.
I mean, to hit a ground ball.
Yeah.
So
there's a swing and a foul ball off to the right side, out of play for strike 2 for Whitmire. We're behind on his fastball. There's no doubt about it.
We're all behind right now.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's still maintaining that good velocity, and he's got good bite on that curveball.
On deck is going to be our new pitcher for the Bulldogs. As he took Huffman's spot, who come out from first base. Pacheco moved over to first from the mound. There's a swing and a foul straight back, so the count remains 1-2.
Left that curveball up just enough where
You got a piece
Jet
of it.
could get a piece of that.
Yep.
Good job of fighting that one off. I'm going to say he's going to – I don't know if the catcher's calling for that letter high fastball, but that's where he's been throwing it. Right? I mean, he's trying to keep it up there, that's a pretty smart move. If we're going to keep swinging at it, he's going to keep throwing them there.
That was high and tight.
Right.
Ball 2. 2-2 now the count. Yeah, he's kind of getting up. The catcher is.
Right. He may have thrown that. Might have been a purpose pitch, and this, to set up his breaking ball right here.
Yeah, he gave him a little chin music, but Jet didn't even flinch. It made me go, ooh, I thought I was going to hit him.
Right.
All right, here's the 2-2. Swung on, fouled off, out of play.
Good fastball on his hands again. Jet did a good job. Really good job of fouling that pitch off.
Yeah, he fought it off well, and the umpire looking for baseballs. So there was one laying over there. He gets it.
Yeah.
All right, so they got a baseball. We're about ready to go here as everybody gets back in their spot. 2-2 the count, 1 out. Dalen Pacheco down at second, Whitmire at the plate. Lynn looks back to second, now to the plate, and he did not chase it. Great pitch.
I didn't know if he checked his swing on that. That was close. I thought the catcher might ask for an appeal. He can't ask that guy. He's got to be down the first baseline.
I've seen him do it, which is always
no,
crazy
right.
to me.
I've seen it called, too, from that guy.
How do you call it for
Well, I don't know. I have no idea. So if you're listening on the radio, what we're talking about, so with the three-man crew, the runner on second base, the first base umpire moves behind second, the third base umpire stays behind third, and on a check swing, the guy's not in the right angle, so that's why he didn't ask him. Hey, there we go.
He gets it up in the air. It's going to drop. It's going to get by the right fielder. Whitmire's going to round and head to, he's going to hold up.
No.
I'm not sure.
Oh, no.
Oh, it got out of the fence. Dead ball, so everybody.
Second baseman has the ball. No, he threw it in. He just held him up right there.
Oh, well, I don't know why.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought he held him up, and the ball was still out in the outfield. But you know, coach played it safe there, and hopefully Diego can help his own cause right here, Joby. He needs to string together a good at bat right here.
All right, so runners at second and third with 1 out. Diego steps in, our new pitcher. Here's the first pitch, outside, ball 1. So Morales. Dadgummit, I thought I changed that. I'll change it again. 1-0 the count. Lynn comes set to the plate. That's going to be called strike.
Good pitch. So this is the first time we've had some pressure on Lynn since the first inning. So, you know, maybe, and he's thrown a lot of pitches. So
that pitch prior was 82. Here's 83. Foul it off and out of play to the right side for strike 2.
I'm saying this is probably his last inning. I mean, I don't know if you want to throw a kid early in the season, but they played. This is their 10th game. So maybe you want to throw him 100 pitches.
Well, 1-2 the count. He's got 83 pitches so far. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 1-2 the count. Here comes the pitch. He chased him. He got him. Swinging on that good curveball outside and up.
Nice pitch.
And that's out number 2.
Coming up the bat.
So they'll bring to the plate Destin Pacheco, the right fielder. He grounded out to the second baseman via his first time through. We got time on the field as the catcher, Sanchez, wants to talk about it with Lynn. And Noah Lynn going to come in from first base, so they'll have a little meeting of the mind.
This is the guy he wants to get out right here for sure. I don't think he wants to face Jet Fuentes in this situation.
And, of course, Pacheco, he wants to hit it through somewhere.
Right.
And we've already seen him. He's fast. I keep saying that about all the Bulldogs, but, man, he got down the line well ago, and I really thought he beat it.
Right.
All right, here's the pitch. Outside, gets through the pitch.
Thought that was going to get away. He did a good job of stabbing at it, the catcher.
Yeah, ball 1. he knocked it down enough. It just kind of skipped. And probably, and he's not slow, but one of our slower guys, and to all the speed, is Pacheco.
Right.
We saw him steal a base in this inning. He's not slow, but he wasn't coming. That ball just got away from Sanchez.
Yeah, it wasn't far enough away from the catcher.
Our fastest guy wasn't going to make it if he'd have tried.
Right.
1-0 the count, 2 down, runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Got him to chase that high, tight fastball.
Those aren't strikes we're swinging at.
No. Yeah, he chased on that one, and that was up in his eyes. That one was above his shoulders.
Yeah.
Still looked good to him because he took a big cut at it. 1-1 the count, 2 down. Destin steps back in. Lynn comes set, takes a look at second. And the pitch. Way outside, ball 2.
Good job by the catcher again.
Yeah, Sanchez kind of come exploding out of his catching stance and caught that ball. And you know what? You talked about this a little bit last night, Lee, and I don't know if it was on the air or if it was off, but some of these catchers are doing what they're doing up, and the pros putting a leg out.
Yeah,
if that had come he wouldn't have got that.
That kick stand. Yeah, he's up in a regular stance, what I call a conventional stance. Both feet spread out.
High, ball 3.
Where he can move. Better than I think in that little, I call it a kickstand stance.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't believe he would have caught it if he had been in that kickstand stance.
I don't think so either.
I think that would have been to the net. All right, 3-1. Destin looking for this walk, get to Jet Fuentes. Or a base hit. Here's the pitch. Big cut, come up empty. Strike 2, full count.
He just needs to try to get the ball out of the infield somewhere. I mean,
all right, Lynn trying to work out of a jam here. He did it in the first. It was bases loaded in the first inning. Got out of it. Runners at second and third. Payoff pitch. That's high. He walked him. So that gets us bases loaded again with Jet Fuentes, the number 9 hitter, but basically a number 1 hitter. Just pretty interchangeable as Jet. He did strike out his first time through swinging, so he'll come to the plate here 0 for 1 in the ball game. But
on those high fastballs,
he did.
He swung at 2 of them in his last at bat.
Yes. So let's see if he can lay off of those and just stroke it somewhere. He's got a huge gap out in right center. That'd be the way to go. Bases loaded. 2 down. Lynn comes set. And the pitch. High, ball 1.
Lynn could be fatiguing a little bit.
That was his 91st pitch.
Oh.
We are early in the season. They've played 10 games, but he's probably only pitched 2, maybe 3 of them.
Right.
All right, he comes set, 1-0 the count. That's high. He didn't swing at that one.
Tried to back pick it first. Good job by Destin. He was alert.
Yeah, he got back. Lynn came in and tagged him as he was already onto the base with both hands, but it was closer than – it was a good job by Destin. You're right. He was alert because he was way off.
Yeah.
All right, 2-0 the count. Jet laid off of that one. That was that high heater he took a big cut out his first at bat. That one, though, strike 1, good fastball.
He was taken all the way on that one.
Yeah. 2-1 now the count. Well, Artesia came back and they beat Alamogordo. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Now see all the cars leaving from over there. So
they win against Alamogordo 3-2.
Nice.
Nice win
Great
there.
Great job by the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah. All right, so we're back to a 2-2 with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Fuentes at the plate. Lynn on the mound. Here's the 2-2. Fouled it back. Boy, that was that high heater.
Just caught a piece
of
that. Yeah.
Just got. Oh, that's a good job. He fought it off. I think it would have been a ball. It was up enough on him, but he got a piece of it.
It's just borderline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't let it go by with 2 strikes.
No, can't take a chance on that.
All right, so he steps back in. 2-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Lynn comes set, takes a look around the base path. Here's the pitch. Change speed. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to drop in. Right center field. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Coming around third base and holding up with a double, Jet Fuentes.
Good piece of hitting by Jet. He took that curveball, was on the outer half, and laced it to right field. We talked about a giant gap out in right center, Joby, and the ball was perfectly placed in between the center fielder and the right fielder, who was hugging the line a little bit. We're going to have probably a pitching change right here.
Yeah, 96th pitch for Lynn. Looks like a pitching change. I'm going to say this about it. The wind helped them. A good job out there by Griffin. He got to it. Yeah. If that wind's not blowing, that's a base clearing. I
thought it might split him, but
yeah, Griffin got to it. He got on his horse, the right fielder, and he chased it down. He's fast. We've seen him batting and running.
Right.
And he got to it, so some credit there to the right fielder, but what a piece of hitting there for Jet.
Really good job.
Really good job, I agree. So the Bulldogs cut the run in half, or cut the lead in half. It's now 4-2, and it looks like he's gonna. Is he staying? Or they got somebody coming from the bullpen?
No, there's nobody down there in the bullpen.
Well, they're just talking about it out there on the mound. The Coyotes.
I guess he's in.
Next up to bat.
So Lynn will stay in, Luke Lynn. And we're to the top of the order with runners, the tying run at second base, the go-ahead down at the plate in Frankie Galindo. He's walked and struck out swinging. 2 down, we're in the bottom of the 4th inning, and the Bulldogs have cut that lead in half. It's now 4-2, Roswell. But they can tie it up with a base hit right here. Again, a big gap out right center. Frankie drive it there, and we're going to have that tied run
No
come
doubt.
across.
All right.
Lynn comes set, and the pitch. He's going to hit it. It's going to be a slow roller.
It'll be a close play.
He's going to be safe. He gets through the first baseman. Both runs will score. And so Galindo, I think he was safe anyways, Lee, but it does squirt through the glove of Lynn, and that ties it up.
I would rule that a base hit.
I do too.
Yeah.
Infield hit. It was a tough play for the shortstop.
He kind of laid back on it. He really didn't. He really didn't come through it hard, and he looked up, and Frankie's
fast.
Yeah, it kind of surprised him.
All right, so Frankie stands at first base on the infield single. Both runs score, and we're tied up. It's a whole new ball game here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yes, it is.
At the plate, Caden Beauregard. Bub Beauregard steps in. He's 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts. He struck out looking in the first, and then he struck out swinging in the third. Galindo with a pretty healthy lead. Lynn took a look, peeks over. Now to the plate, high, ball 1.
I'm going to say he's going to try to steal Frankie sometime during this at bat. I don't know if Coach has a different sign system, so it's hard to tell if he's giving signs or not. I'm saying he's going to go on this or the next pitch.
They thought he was too, because
Right.
he got to throw over to first.
Right.
So that was Lynn's 98th pitch, Lee. He's going to go over the century mark here in this at bat, more than likely.
You know, the coach probably asked him how you feel. I mean, you want the kid to be honest with you. He's still got decent stuff. I think he's tiring a little bit. There he goes.
Swing and a miss, and he loses the ball. Frankie didn't know it, but it just goes a little bit. He tried to throw it, and he lost the ball out of his hands to Sanchez. So that's a swing and a miss. That's strike 1. So 1-1 now to Bub, but Galindo steals second base, and he's the go-ahead run now down there with 2 outs. Beauregard steps back in. Lynn can throw his 100th pitch right here as Galindo gets a big lead.
Yeah, he does.
Swing and a miss again. Another good pitch. He's just behind it right now, Lee. He's still behind that fastball.
Right. Yeah, just tardy. Got to try to shorten up and just put the ball in play. And, Caden, he's fast, and it's going to be a bang-bang play, ground ball in the infield, if he can do that.
All right, here's the 1-2. Galindo's taken off, and that's high. Throw down is no good. He's safe. So we got a runner 90 feet away. And that was ball 2. I got ball 2 on that one. Yeah, ball 2.
Yeah.
2-2 the count. Galindo steals third.
That
pass ball can scoring.
Sure.
Sure.
So the pitcher was just one looking every time. As soon as he turned his head to home, Frankie knew he was going to the plate. Guessed right.
Swing and a miss. He got him. But the Bulldogs do some damage as they get the runs needed to tie it up. 4 hits, 4 runs. There were no errors and 1 runner left on base as we go into the top of the 5th inning. 4-4 our score. We'll be right back.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
Unlock the power of effective financial control with First American Bank's wide range of products to help you manage the inflow and the outflow of your cash while gaining efficiency and maximizing profitability. Plus, with robust security measures available through our treasury management products, you'll have greater peace of mind knowing you have taken steps to protect your money. Let us be your partner in growth and success, because when you succeed, we do too. First American Bank, your local first community bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
Luke Lynn's going to step in here. First time to face Diego Morales. He's struck out swinging and grounded out to Beauregard. Did Lynn his second time through. Diego Morales didn't get him to chase. He almost did, Lee, with that pretty good breaking ball. I don't think it was a splitter, but it kind of acted like one that dove.
I think it's a curveball.
Yeah. All right, so 1-0 the count to Lynn. Morales back to work. Nice curveball, fouled him off. It got in on his hands.
It did.
Strike one on the foul ball. So we got Dalen over at first, Destin out in right, Bub Beauregard at second, Galindo in center. I'll give you the other up. Here's the wind in the pitch. Another good curveball, and that caught the corner. Yep. Fuentes at short, Whitmire in left, and Byers at third. Usherwood catching, and Diego Morales in relief on the hill. And now it's his game to win.
It is.
Good curveball. It's a grounder to Fuentes. He'll field it on a short hop. Fired to first, and in time, he is out. Good play.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, Lynn got down the baseline pretty good.
They did.
For a big guy.
Number 23.
But that's a 6-3 put out, and that is out number 1, which will bring Noel into the plate, the first baseman. He struck out looking his first time through and then walked his second time. He'll face Morales.
The Roswell High first base coach disagreed with the call for sure. he's visiting with the umpire, not animated or anything, but just saying, hey, that's bang, bang, man. Let's go to replay and see.
Good curveball from Morales. Strike one call. That's pretty funny. Let's go to replay.
Right.
Good curveball again. Got out in front of it. Got a piece of it.
Let's check with New York, right? I
mean, let's go to somebody back in New York and tell us. But I thought he was out. I thought it was a good call.
It was really close.
It was really close, and I'm going to be a little bit. Boy, just missed outside with a fastball. Yeah. Diego thought he had him, but it's a ball.
Yeah, that was off the plate.
Yeah, 2-1 to count. So Diego takes a look in, says yes to the pitch. Here it is. Fly ball, center field. Frankie will fade over to the left side a little bit.
He got that one lined up.
Yep. Yeah. He lined it up, and he's out on the high fly ball out the center field.
Diego getting his curveball over for strikes.
Yeah.
Good pitch.
What I was going to say is I definitely lean a little toward the Bulldogs because it's our club, but I try to call them as I see them, even if it goes against us. And I thought that one was definitely bang, bang. I thought we got him. And the umpire happened to agree with me. First base coach didn't. As you said, that one bounces up there. Ball one at the plate of Savino Sanchez. He's 0-2 with the ground out to Jet. A little pop fly over to Jack in his first 2 at-bats. But he's facing Morales for the first time. 1-0 the count, 2 down. Top of the 5th. And the pitch. Curveball.
Good pitch. That was a sweeper there.
That was a nice pitch.
He kind of came down on the side, a sweeper. I mean, the ball stayed frisbee. It was flatter than his previous curveballs, which were sharper vertically.
There's a fastball. Pitch. Man.
Yeah.
He's got him off balance right now.
He got in on his hands for sure on that pitch.
That's 1-2 now, the count after that foul ball. And I've never described it as a frisbee, but that's a good way to describe that curveball.
Right.
Yeah. And he got him to chase. The ball gets by him. Going to have to hurry.
Good throw.
He got him. Boy.
Nice play.
Good play by Usherwood as that ball kind of leaked back to the backstop.
Yep.
It didn't bounce. He had to go all the way to get it, and he throws him out.
Good throw. Made an accurate throw.
So that was strike 3, but he's dropped third strike. And out at first base. So as we go into the next inning, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. 4-4, bottom of the fifth, coming at you.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's biggest selection of Kubota equipment and get 0% APR for 84 months and up to $2,500 off select Kubota tractors.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's biggest selection of Kubota equipment and get 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
Because I got started late on our break. I thought we were going to be running into problems, but they're still throwing it around. So a long time between innings here.
Yeah, look like we have a new pitcher.
Coming up to bat, your third baseman.
So I need to see who it is. I wasn't paying attention.
It's number two. Yep.
So he was playing second base.
Okay.
That's Diego Villa. So can you see what else has happened out there? Who's at second now?
He's a tall kid.
Yep.
I'm saying it was the Lynn kid that was pitching.
Well, he may have went to short. Wasn't he playing short? No, he was playing third base.
No,
Okay.
Palomino's at short.
That's right. So, okay, well, that's what I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put Lynn.
I hadn't seen a number. We can double check it in a minute.
When I can change it.
Right.
But pitching is Diego Villa. He came from second base to pitch.
I think they just swapped those two,
I
maybe.
think you're probably exactly right. So Jack Byers will step in. He's 0 for 1. He's walked and he struck out looking. Here's the first pitch from Villa. Called strike one at the knees.
We've not seen Jack get a hit yet, I don't think.
No, not in 2 nights.
Yesterday or today, so he's due.
Here's the pitch. That one was high. He did not cut at it. Ball one. 1-1 now the count. Pacheco on deck and Usherwood in the hole are 3, 4, 5 hitters. Good spot right here, Lee, to take the lead. Meet of your order. Curve ball. Ball 2.
Stayed in. Pretty slow curve ball, so this kid doesn't have the stuff that the Lynn kid had, but that doesn't mean he can't be effective.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on, fouled back for a foul ball strike. Count remains 1-2. So Jack steps back in. Villa gets ready to go. Here's the wind and the pitch. Curveball, he hits it high into the air.
That's a mile high.
Yeah, I think it's going to get out of play, and it does.
It is. It's a souvenir out in the street, whatever the name of that street. I taught over here at Park for 15 years and still don't know the name of that street.
I can't tell you that I know it.
Right.
And I've been living here for about 50 years.
I was going to call it Bulldog Avenue 2, but I don't think that's what it is.
I can't think of the name of it either, Lee. All right, here's the 1-2. Curveball, he rips that into left field, so we get to see his first hit.
Yeah, good job by Jack on that curveball. Stayed on top of it and drilled it to left.
So the leadoff single puts that go-ahead run on the base path, and that brings Dalen Pacheco to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He walked, and then he singled on that slow roller, that chopper he had.
Right.
And then he stole second. So, I said he's one of our slower guys, and that wasn't derogatory. He's a linebacker in football, and he's still fast. He's just not as fast as our wideouts and our slots and our running backs.
Yeah.
But he's still got some speed. All right, he's got
There
taking
goes
off and
Myers.
running.
Great
It's going to be
job.
oh no!
Oh my goodness!
Boy, that was a perfect play for the Coyotes as he chops it up the middle on the hit and run, and they get to turn the double play with ease.
So the second baseman, the reason he was there, Joby, is because he was going to cover on the hit and run, and the ball was hit perfectly to him. Just bad luck for the Bulldogs.
Really was. It was a great luck for the Coyotes, and they took care of it. Didn't bobble it at all.
Good job by Lynn. He didn't get excited. I mean, he made sure that he caught the ball off the ground ball first and made a accurate throw to first to turn the double play. Pitcher's best friend.
Yeah, absolutely. At the plate is Usherwood, and he looks at ball one. Brandt is 0 for 2. He struck out swinging both times. We've talked about his big swings. Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be called a strike. Caught the inside corner. Strike one. On deck, Jet Whitmire, and in the hole, the pitcher, Diego Morales for the Bulldogs. Double play cleared off that leadoff single. Swing and a foul ball back and out of play off the right side. So 1-2 now the count to Usherwood.
I'm looking at the crowd. We got a really good crowd.
Yeah. Most of them bundled up, but I still see guys walking around in shorts.
Yeah,
they're tougher than me.
I see some girls walking around in shorts too still. Yeah. Everybody's pretty tough.
I guess first base ump was talking about the pitcher. See how he's holding his hands? He didn't call a balk, but maybe he's telling him you're about to get a balk call. I don't know.
I never understood that. If it's a balk, call a balk. Right.
Here's the wind in the pitch. And he got him to swing at that high curveball. He chops it off.
Yeah, that wasn't a strike.
No, it would have been ball two, but he did foul it off, so he's still alive. Yeah, it's one of the I always got a kick out of my brothers. You coached with them, I think, Jeff and Ty, when they were coaches. Either one. Well, Jeff's still coaching. I'll tell it after this pitch. Good pitch. It's a chopper to the shortstop. He's fast. Let's see if he can beat it out. It's going to be bang bang. He got by the first baseman on the stretch, so it's going to be. I'm calling an infield single. It was a hard play.
Yeah. I think he's safe, even on a good throw.
16, Jet Whitmire.
So Usherwood beats it out. He's down at first base with 2 outs, and that'll bring Whitmire to the plate. He struck out looking his first time, but then he doubled down the right field line, and it would have been a triple, but we ended up holding up our runner over there at third. But that started a 4-run bottom of the fourth when Whitmire did that.
Right.
And so coming in to run, it looks like number 8, and that would be Charlie Campbell. Coming in to run for Usherwood, the catcher. Courtesy runner.
Usherwood can get down the line.
Yeah, he moved for a catcher. I said it. We got speed.
I mean, he's not a slow guy by any means. He's put together really well.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. A lot of times your catcher not one of your faster, and he's pretty quick.
Right.
All right, Campbell gets a pretty big lead. Here's the pitch. Down. Good job by Sanchez to make sure that ball doesn't get by him. 1-0 the count to Jet. Anyways, Jeff and Ty, they cracked me up because they would say that in basketball, refs talking to your players and, there's something happening, and then they don't call it, and then they go talk to them.
Right.
That was a pet peeve of my brothers.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff would go, hey, I'm the coach.
Right.
Let me coach my guys. You just call the game.
I can see Jeff
saying that.
I really enjoyed coaching football with him over here at the junior high. That was a lot of fun. I learned a lot from Jeff.
1-0 the count.
Pretty matter of fact.
Oh, he is. No doubt about it. Jeff is, Ty and I are a lot alike. We're both we can be kind of fiery. Jeff's real laid back.
Right.
He's a middle child. But if you get him on tilt, you just better get out of the way because he will rip people in half.
He will. I'll tell you a little story about it on a junior high football game.
Off and run is Campbell. That's ball 3. It's going to be 2. And it hit him.
Hit him. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to move down on a hit by pitch.
Go ahead runs at second.
Yeah. All right, so hit by pitch. There's 2 down, but the Bulldogs pushing forward here. That'll bring Diego. You said this when he came to bat last time. He can help his cause, which he did in his last at bat.
He did.
See if he can do it again. He's got runners at first and second.
they still hadn't adjusted the right fielder into the gap any, so there's still a giant gap in between the center fielder and the right fielder.
That's where he goes to the right side.
Right.
But,
he was positioned just right on the line.
And sometimes it works out. They had some good, we got into a couple play.
Lucky 2 plays.
Yeah.
Yes, or not lucky, but I mean.
They just in the right spot.
right spot, for sure.
Yep. All right, so that does end the inning. Bulldogs threatened, but to no avail. They got 2 hits, no runs, no errors, and 2 runners left on base as we go into the top of the 6th inning. 4-4 our score. We're going to be Toscano Dominguez Lujan coming up for the Coyotes. We'll be back.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Ground ball to a shortstop. Good play there by Jet. Fires it over in time easily. First pitch, 1 out. That was Toscano, by the way. He was 0 for 1 coming in with a ground out and a walk, but now 0 for 2 with that ground out.
Is this the guy that tripled a while ago or doubled coming up?
Let me see here. I'm going to get this put in, and then I'll tell you.
These two are that hitter and the hitter now, the previous hitter and the guy in the box. One of them hit it to the fence.
It was this one.
Right.
He struck out swinging his first time. This is Davian Dominguez.
Davian, yes.
Curveball, swinging. Good pitch. Strike 1.
Nice break on that curveball by Diego Morales.
Yeah, he hit a triple a second time up.
Right.
Did Dominguez. Here's the wind in the 0-1. Swung on. It's out in the gap. Galindo.
That's going to find the gap
He's
again.
not going to get to it.
That guy can run.
He can.
Good, pretty decent throw. If that ball would have got by him, that'd have been trouble. Because the first baseman wasn't backing up that throw, it would have gone all the way to the fence over here. Really, lucky that Caden Beauregard stabbed that ball.
He did. I think Destin might have had a chance. He was charging, but you're right. It was between.
Yeah, hey, he was way.
He was enough back. It probably would have been all the way home. And so a double. Nice piece of hitting there for Dominguez. He represents the go-ahead run.
Yeah, he does.
For the Coyotes.
1 out.
At the plate, Elias Lujan. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. He's got a runner in scoring position that has wheels. Here's the pitch. Curveball, swinging. Pretty well hit out into left field. Whitmire on his horse.
He makes
the catch over his shoulder. Oh, and he throws it in, but he gets there. But nice play out there by Whitmire.
Really, he stayed with that. That's a tough play. Running as hard as he could. And the wind blowing it away from him also. So great job by Jet Whitmire. Good base running
Coming up to bat
by the Roswell High Coyote runner to tag up and still be able to get to third.
Yeah, Dominguez, we knew he had wheels, and he took off as soon as he caught it. It was basically impossible to get him out with his speed. And now we got a timeout on the field, so what are we asking? Did he leave early? That's what we're asking.
They're appealing it. I don't think they have to do all that. They just have to ask the umpire if he left early or not. I don't think they have to put the ball in play, but that's okay. That's what they did.
Well, he's safe. The umpire said no, he didn't leave early.
Right.
So runner at third base, 2 down. Trying to get the lead here are the Coyotes. And the pitch, swing and a miss.
Good pitch.
Yeah. Jacob Palomino, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt, and then he flew out to shallow right. And he swings through a good curveball. Strike 1. And the pitch. Another good curveball. Strike 2. I think that was a curveball. Looked like it broke. It had just a lot more speed on it.
Right.
0-2 the count to Palomino. On deck is Griffin, and then the hole at the top of the order, Bolaños, but the Bulldogs want to get it right here. Good stab there by Usherwood.
I think that was another one. Kind of pulled it.
Yeah. Ball one. He was trying to get him to chase. I don't think he wanted it to be in the strike zone, and it wasn't.
Right.
All right, so 1-2 the count now to Palomino. Bulldogs playing pretty much straight away. Here's the pitch.
There
Got
it
him
is.
to chop it.
Oh, got to him.
And he gets him 1-3. Bulldogs get out of trouble, and on the ground out, back to the pitcher. And so they get one hit, but no runs. There were no errors, and there was one runner left on base as we go into the bottom of the 6th inning. Our score 4-4. We've got Pacheco, that's Destin, Fuentes, and then the top of the order, Galindo, coming at bat.
Did you know almost 75% of the time we're replacing a roof, something totally weird or unexpected or bizarre happens? Jennifer here again from Trustmark Roofing, and I want you to know that we are always prepared for the unexpected. That's why we always have project superintendent on site at your home at all times to handle those weird, bizarre things as they pop up. Things like an unexpected layer of wood shake shingles under your shingles or rotted out decking boards, problems with flashing or ridges or missing supplies that somebody needs to chase down. These are the kinds of problems that normally grind the crews from other roofing companies to a halt and delay the project. But not with our super awesome superintendent there. He's equipped to handle any problem and keep the project moving along smoothly. Just one more way we do things better at Trustmark Roofing. If you have any roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
All right, so we're back here to play, and we've got coming to the plate the right fielder, number 24, Destin Pacheco. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. He grounded out to the second baseman his first time through, then walked his second time. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled it straight back for foul ball, strike one.
People still getting stuff from the concession stand, Joby. They're just now settling in.
Well, we got a good one.
Look to go extra innings, maybe. I don't know.
Swung on. That's going to be a high fly ball.
That could be trouble.
And a good job by Palomino. He tracked it down.
Yeah, he did. He took a good angle on that ball, too.
Good athlete there at shortstop, and he makes the play. So that's out number one here in the bottom of the 6th.
I don't know how many besides the Lynn guys that play, boys that play football, but I think there's a few of them.
Well, I think Bolaños did, Luke Lynn, Noah Lynn. I think Savino Sanchez did.
You think Palomino did? I remember that name.
He was their quarterback,
right?
I think. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to wave at it.
Nice curveball.
Fuentes, but he's 1 for 2 with a strikeout swinging and a double that scored 2 runs with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on up the middle. That's a base hit.
There we go.
Nice single there as he threaded it up the middle. So with 1 out, we got a runner on base.
Coming up the bat.
And that'll bring us to the top of the order. So right where we want to be. I said this a while ago. I'm just going to keep saying it. You got a guy batting in the 9 hole that's going to get a single and a double. And that's something, and a lot of speed too. I mean, man, makes it tough on the other teams because you got your top of the order coming right behind him.
We'll see if Coach tries to steal him or not.
Get him over there in scoring position. They're going to talk about it, Sanchez and Villa, the catcher and the pitcher. And they took a look over at the dugout, but no coaches coming out. They had a they had a saying at UNM that you could only get this title if your team members named you. And I'll tell you after this pitch.
I think you told me that
I may
story,
have told
but I
you
want to
before.
hear it again. Oh, great jump by Jeff.
Oh, he's in there easy.
Yep, great jump.
Yeah, he took off. I mean, before the pitcher came to the plate, he was going. And you called it. You said, I think we'll probably see him steal, and he's in scoring position on ball 1 to Galindo. Anyway, the team members, they had at UNM when Jeff was playing, and they called them LTGs. And there was only 5 or 6 guys that had that title.
Isn't that last tough guy? Is that it?
No, it's, I think I'm saying it right. Let's see. LTG may not be it. I can't remember. Jeff will be mad at me even telling the story, but legitimate tough guy.
There you
Legit
go.
Tough guy.
I got you.
And he was one of the 4 or 5 that had that title at UNM. All right, here's the pitch. Low and away, ball 2. Galindo, 1 for 2. He walked. He struck out swinging, and he singled.
It might be ball 3.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
3-0. He got a red light, Coach?
No.
Okay, he's swinging. And he's going to look at strike 1. That was a
Oh,
good
yes.
pitch.
Yeah. I'd give him the take. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know my colors. I'm colorblind.
3-1.
Yes, he should be taking.
Yeah. Here again, or you think he's swinging?
He's
He's swinging. He's going to get down that line, and they got him.
You did get him.
But he moves the runner over, so we got the go-ahead run standing 90 feet away.
Coming up to bat,
As Jet, boy, he took off on that hit because sometimes you go to that side, he can throw him out, but he got there.
Yeah.
So.
I'm questioning that base running decision, but he's safe. So this is one of those no. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, get out. Well, I
thought the shortstop might go over there, but he didn't.
It was a slow enough grounder. I think he felt like he had to go to first. He did hold up. I don't think he went. They're going to ask. He's safe, so ball 1 to Beauregard.
That's close. He checked his swing.
Yep. 1-0 the count. He's due. He is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. He struck out looking, and he struck out swinging his last 2 at-bats. So definitely due right here. He's got the go-ahead run 90 feet away. The pitch high, ball 1. Ball 2, sorry, ball 2.
Just shorten up and put the ball in play. I know he's trying to do that.
All right, he sets up, ready to go. Here's the pitch. That's going to bounce. Ball 3. So, he's in a good spot right here.
Yeah,
3-0. He can take a couple if he needs, he can make him throw some strikes.
With Jack Bauer on deck.
Yeah.
Jack Byers, excuse me.
All right, so Beauregard steps back in. 3-0 the count, 2 down. Villa to the plate. That's going to be strike 1. He did throw it down the middle. All right, 3-1 the count. Villa, long looking to his catcher, Sanchez. Now he'll come set to the plate. He called it a strike. I was going to say ball 4.
I wasn't watching. Was that a curveball?
It was a curveball, and it caught the bottom half of the zone, the bottom lower part of the zone. He called it a strike. So it's full count, 2 outs. Runner does not have to take off here. Nobody behind him. Pitch, swung on, rips it down the line, foul. Whew, he got on that one.
Yeah, he did. Heads up, Jet Fuentes down at third.
Yeah.
He had to skip over that ball.
Yeah, kind of did a little a side kick to get out of the way of it.
You always want your runners to, you teach them to take their lead in foul territory in case they get hit with the ball, and then it's still a foul ball. If they're in fair territory, you're out.
Right. All right, so full count again. Here's the pitch. That's ball 4. He's going to take his base too high. I heard the Roswell fans didn't like that call, but that was high.
That wasn't even close.
Yeah, it was a high. It was ball 4. Good at bat there for Caden. So Byers will come up. He's 1 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout looking, and a single. And he got into that double play in the last inning that was just right. It was a hit and run, and they hit it. Pacheco hit it right up the middle, right where the second baseman was going for the throw. He catches it, steps, and throws it to first. The Byers had singled prior to that. See if he can do it again with runners at first and third, and might see a runner going here. We'll see. He gets a big old lead over there.
Yeah, if nobody's going to hold him on.
Lynn does come in behind him now. Going to try to squeeze him. He's going to throw it behind the runner. It's a steal, and he's safe at third. So ball 1, and everybody's safe. So now you got 2 runners in scoring position, both of them plenty of speed, and Byers just laces this somewhere, and we'll be up by 2.
Yeah, I'm telling you what I would do if I was coaching for Roswell. I'd walk him, and you got to play at any base, but they're not going to do it.
Yeah, it gives you an out everywhere. That's high. Ball 2.
And they may do it anyway, kind of unintentionally. I mean,
just to try to get him swing something he shouldn't swing at. It's a ball.
I mean, your percentages go way up when you got to play at any bag.
Yes.
Of getting it out.
All right, Villa comes set. Man, he racked that ball.
Yeah, way out in front.
Yeah. He hit that a ton, but it's way foul.
That's over at the Mac Chase
Complex.
sign over there. I just saw it bounce into the light over there. Yeah.
That ball, you said it a while ago, he hit it a mile high. He hit it a mile high again, but this time he had some juice with it.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a pop fly.
That was a legitimate long strike.
Yes. 2-1 the count. Outside, ball 3.
I thought he was going to lift his arm up and call a strike, but yeah, it was off the plate.
3-1 now the count with 2 outs. Byers patient. We've seen him take 3 walks in the last 2 nights, maybe 4. He might have had 2 walks last night. He's got 1 tonight.
I think he had 2 yesterday,
yeah,
yes.
So he's got 3 in 2 days. That's a chopper to the left side. Going to be a long throw.
Nice play by Palomino. Wow.
He gets him
deep in the hole.
Yeah, great play by the shortstop, and that does end the Bulldog threat. And so no run score. The Bulldogs get 1 hit. There were no errors, and they leave 2 stranded.
Wow.
As we go into the top of the 7th, all tied up, 4-4. We'll be back.
Home health care is health care in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at jjhc.org.
Do you know what the hardest part of dealing with the roofer is? Just trying to get them on the phone. Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and I want you to know that you can always...
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
That's this Sunday. But it might be tough. The lake sure is full down there, though.
It's full.
Yeah.
I don't think they've started letting the water out. They're putting the new automatic gates in.
Oh.
So it's taking a while.
All right, Griffin at the plate. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles.
Good
Ball
pitch.
is down and in. Ooh.
He called that a strike?
He did. I didn't think it was a strike. It was
that
a good
almost
pitch.
hit him on the back foot. I mean,
I know.
Legitimately, he had to move his left foot out of the way.
Yeah, and it was, but a strike 1. And,
nice. Oh.
And that one, I think it was a makeup pitch. Ball 1.
That's probably low.
1-1, it probably was. 1-1
yeah.
is the count. Griffin is, like I said, 2 for 2. He's got a pair of singles. Good pitch running away from him, but ball 2 on the fastball miss outside. Whitmire, Galindo, Destin, Pacheco left to right. I'll give you the infielders after this pitch from Morales. Chopper. Morales is going to come up, catch it on 1 hop. Down at first base. Out.
Good throw.
So the 1-3, 1 down here in the top of the 7th inning. Griffin had some speed too, and that's a hard throw. I mean, he had to come in a long ways, and then he's throwing it kind of parallel with him.
It was,
and, but he threw it right on the mark.
Perfect strike down to first.
Yep. All right, so we're back to the top of the order. Joaquin Bolaños, 0 for 3. Steps in, he looks at a ball just inside, ball 1. He's flown out, ground out, and ground out. So Bolaños is due for the Roswell Coyotes, a leadoff batter. Playing down at third base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. In on his hands. 1-1 the count.
Dago has good tail to his fastball. I call it late life.
Yep, late movement. 1-1 the count. 1 out. Swing. It's a chopper to third base, and that's fair. Byers fires it
Nice
over.
He called a foul ball?
Oh, he called it foul.
Okay.
Byers
I
caught
never
it.
saw the umpire. I thought the umpires were supposed to raise both hands and call foul ball, and I never saw that. So,
yeah, I would be.
It doesn't matter where he catches it on the line as long as the ball, the ball has. If the ball goes over the bag, so I guess he said it didn't go. I never saw his raise his hands to a foul ball. Jack made a good throw over there, but I think he would have been safe.
I think he was safe too.
Yeah.
It was a bang bang play. We've seen several of those tonight.
We've seen about 5.
Yeah, I think that one was safe, but they called it a foul down the line.
Here we go.
Good curve ball, hit it on the nose. Galindo playing him about right, playing him pretty deep, and that's going to be an out.
That ball carried, even with the wind the way it is, that ball carried a good ways.
Yeah, because Frankie's playing him pretty deep.
He's real deep. Yeah.
All right, so number 15, Luke Lynn, comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3, struck out swinging, ground out to Beauregard and ground out to Fuentes. Middle infield pair of ground outs. Diego shakes off the first pitch, and he says yes to the next one. Usherwood inside. He throws it inside.
He thought he was going to get hit.
Yeah. Yeah, he just turned his shoulder and kind of cringed for the hit, but it just snuck by him. 1-0 the count. 2 down. Here's Morales. That's a base hit out in the left field. Pacheco's going to come up, one hop it. Good piece of hitting there.
Yeah, it was.
By Lynn. So
He's
the 2-out single.
Zinged that one out there.
Next up to bat, number 20.
He represents the go-ahead run here in this tight ball game, and Noah Lynn batting in the 3-hole behind his brother Luke. Steps in, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Runner down at first base. Noah Lynn's 0 for 2 with a walk. He's flown out and struck out. And the pitch. Good job by Usherwood. Slid to his right on that low one. Trapped it. Ball 1.
Lynn's got a big lead. I don't know if they tried to steal him or not. He's got a really good lead.
Here's the pitch. Just off the plate. Ball 2. All right, Diego gets back in the stretch. He'll take a look over at first base before he comes set. Now a peek over there. To the plate, down the middle, down ball. Fuentes with a great play.
Nice play.
Really good play. Dove, comes up to his knees, tosses it to Beauregard, and that is out number 3 on the ground out, and that was a 6-4 put out on the force out. So they get 1 hit, but no runs. There were no Bulldog errors. 1 runner left on base. We're going into the bottom of the 7th, 4-4 with, let's see who we got coming. We're 4, 5, 6, Pacheco, Usherwood, and Whitmire. We'll be right back.
Once again, the best-selling truck in America for the 47th consecutive year is Ford F-150. Nobody sells more trucks than Ford, and nobody has a better selection of new and certified pre-owned Ford trucks than Artesia Ford Sales. Our inventory of Ford F-150 trucks has never been better. Plus, Artesia Ford has a great selection of new and certified pre-owned SUVs like Explorer and Expedition. Find out why Ford F-150 is the best-selling truck in America for yourself. Stop by Artesia Ford Sales today or visit artesiaford.com.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Okay, folks, we're back here in the bottom of the 7th inning. How long has this game been going? I know I got it up here somewhere on my...
It's been going a full...
2 hours and 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Coming up to bat.
I'll tell you what, this scorebook here is pretty good. It gives you it gives you all the information.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got to remember to look at it.
Right.
All right, Dalen Pacheco will step in. He's 1 for 2. He's walked, he's singled, and he's grounded out up the middle on that double play ball that normally would have been a base hit.
Right.
He laced it up the middle, but right to the guy covering second on the attempted steal. First pitch, he chased that high one. Strike 1.
Little over aggressive. He doesn't get cheated on a swing either.
No. He's a big swinger. Here's the pitch. Swinging the foul straight, but he just missed that one.
Yeah,
he fouled it straight back.
Yeah.
But he's down quickly here. 2 pitches, 0-2. Going to have to shorten up and get on base and see if we can't get that runner home. Villa with the wind and the pitch. His catcher sets up outside. He's going to reach out. Slow roller to Palomino. We've already seen his arm. And he's safe. He pulled him off the bag on a kind of a routine play. Kind of hurried it.
You know, the ball wasn't hit as hard as he thought it was. So, yeah he just pulled the throw a little bit towards home plate.
Now, are you calling that an error?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was too, but I just wanted to make sure. All right, so an error on the shortstop, and we got a courtesy runner coming in. Well, actually a pinch runner coming in.
I don't know who this is.
It's number 11, and so let me go in here and tell you.
Okay.
I think it was number 11. So he's pinch running because.
And that's okay, yeah.
Because.
Yeah, he's a position player now. I mean, not pitching or catching.
Daniel Zarate, if it is number 11.
Okay.
And I think it is. So a long time here is at the plate and not stepping in yet is Usherwood. He's 1 for 3, pair of strikeouts swinging and a single in his last at bat. He beat it out.
Going.
He bunted it. He's in there safely, easy at second base, and that's out number 1. Boy, he took a spill over there, did Usherwood, but he's okay.
Good bunt.
Yeah, it was a good bunt. And sacrifice bunt puts a runner in scoring position with Jet Whitmire coming to the plate.
You know, I like that. He's a power hitter, but you got to do some little things to help your team out. Sacrifice bunt.
All right, so Jet stepping in. He is 1 for 2. He struck out looking his first time. Then he hit a double out to right field, and he got hit by pitch in his last at bat. So he's going to look to drive the winning run in here and just end this ball game. As he steps in. Via a long time looking at his signal. Whitmire's going to call time.
Villa's done a pretty good job of getting out of some stuff, hasn't he, since he's come in. He's pitched no harder than he throws. He's pitched really well.
Well, they went from a hard flamethrower to a little bit softer, so it was a good mix there for the Coyotes.
Right.
And good he got him
pitch.
To chase, yeah.
That was in on him.
Yeah, strike 1. 0-1 the count, 1 out. On deck is Diego Morales, and in the hole, Destin Pacheco for the Bulldogs. Villa comes set after a long look into his catcher, Sanchez. Here's the pitch. High.
Almost hit him.
For a ball. Yeah, he ducked under it, and that's just natural. You don't want to get hit, even if you got a helmet on. It can ring your bell. I was going to say, just take it off the noggin, but no, you can't do it. I couldn't do it. 1-1 the count, 1 out. The pitch is outside. Ball 2.
So Villa is a pitcher. He's checking that runner at second. Sometimes if you're looking at that runner and don't turn your head soon enough to the plate, sometimes you pick that target up late, so you don't throw the pitch where you're trying to throw it.
That's going to be a play at third base. He's going to pick it up, throw it across. He pulled him off the bag. He's going to be safe at third as well.
Wow.
So the error on the third baseman. Whitmire safe at first and safe at third as well on the E5.
Yeah, the third baseman, I think he had a little more, and Jet Whitmire's really fast, I think, but the ball got to him fairly quickly. I mean, I think he had a little more time than what he thought he did and rushed his throw, which that's what speed will do sometimes.
Yep.
Just the thought of it, man, I got to hurry it over there. And
yeah, it speeds you up, and then you can have some of those kind of errors. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna quote somebody. If we just put it on the ground and make them throw it, we might do something. And that was Lee Johnson back in about the third inning. Good quote.
Got something right, finally.
Well, you got it right because you talked about it. I mean, that was you said that, and that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, good things will happen.
Yeah,
Make the other team have to field it and throw you out.
Yeah.
And speed, just as you said, it speeds you up. It speeds everything up, and then it's not normal anymore.
Well, they've had 2 errors, and both of them on infield having to hurry.
I'm saying Jet's going to go this pitch or the next pitch during this at-bat.
1 out. And the pitch. Oh, you don't want to bunt it in the air, but at least it's way foul.
Tried to safety squeeze on that.
So foul ball for Morales, strike 1. You know, with 1 out.
You don't want to bunt it up and bunt it in the air and get doubled off, especially when the guy's stealing. I mean, you have to get the ball on the ground.
Here's my question. Why aren't they playing in? Well,
they're working their way up. The shortstop is going to come up. Well,
he didn't.
He's working his way up. Yeah, I don't know.
Second baseman's back. Going to throw behind. Everybody's safe. The catcher throws it down. Did he call that a strike?
Yeah, he called it a strike.
Oh, I didn't think it was, but that's the call. So 0-2 now, and then he's going to.
That's a good move. They're going to walk Diego to load the bases. Okay, with the number 9, or this is an 8-hole hitter. With the 8-hole hitter coming up.
Destin Pacheco.
Yeah.
Oh, no pitch.
So in this situation, Joby, the outfielders, you got to be able to throw the runner out on a fly ball. You got to be able to throw the runner out at the plate. You've got to, and they did move their outfielders up, if you'll look.
They are.
Yes.
But I would have my infielders up too.
Well,
okay, so yeah. Well, 1 run scores. You're going to try to get a double play. Low, ball 1.
Kind of they're playing halfway. I'm not sure I agree with that because the runner at third's pretty fast. They're thinking hard at you, go to the plate, soft, go somewhere else. But
whoa, he called that a strike?
Oh, wow.
Okay, 1-1 the count. That ball was almost hit him in the knee. It was across. Well, it's a strike. 1-1 the count.
It was.
1 out. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th. Destin Pacheco, the right fielder, he is 0 for 2 with a walk. There's a strike 2. Boy, that curveball, it looked good. I thought he was going to cut it in half, but he let it go by. Strike 2.
They're not going to turn a double play on a left-handed. Well, I say that.
Pacheco's pretty fast.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard to turn
and he's closer over there. There you go.
That's a little bloop.
Oh, wow.
Second baseman backs up and makes the play.
Thought it was hit a little bit harder than that. Okay, Jet Fuentes can be the hero.
He got his opportunity in this same play a while ago. I think he had runners at second and third. No, I think the bases were loaded, and he got a double.
Yes, they have to pitch to him. There's no place to put him.
Yep.
So,
and we're saying that, and he is the number 9 hitter.
Right.
2 down. Fuentes, double. He struck out swinging, but then a double and a single. So he's 2 for 3. High, ball 1 to Fuentes. The pass ball here ends the ball game, more than likely.
The first baseman's charging. I don't know why. He's not going to bunt the baseball, I don't think.
They must think they had a stolen sign or something.
Well,
because why would he come running in?
Right. It opens up the right side of the infield if he's doing that.
Ball 2 in.
Yeah.
2-0 the count to Jet. Bases loaded. 4-4. We're in the bottom of the 7th.
This is about a high-pressure deal on a pitcher as you can get right here. So
popped him up. Can he get to it? Catcher's going to have to make a great play, and he dropped it. So we got another opportunity.
Boy, Villa makes a great pitch with a curveball to get him to pop it up, and then just the catcher can't finish the play.
Yeah, that ball was moving on him, but it hit him right in the glove. I thought it was an out.
He did a good job of staying with it.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Yeah. Just popped out of the old basket. So
looked like it might have hit down on the heel of the glove just a little bit. Yeah.
All right, so 2-1 now. Fuentes with second life. Villa says, give me another pitch. Now he comes set. Curveball, too high.
Close pitch. That's a tough pitch to take.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, 3-1 the count with 2 outs. Top of the order on deck, but it doesn't matter. He won't come to bat. We're either going to get a run or we're going to get an out.
Right.
And he'll have to come up the next time. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped him up. That's going to be Palomino, and that will be out number 3.
Great job by Villa getting out of that. That's outstanding pitching for that. That guy, he's not 5'2", Joby.
Yeah, he's a little guy. All right, so the Bulldogs, boy, they had an opportunity.
Yeah, they
There
did.
were no hits. There were no runs. There were 2 errors, and we leave 3 runners on the base path. 4-4 as we go into extra. Coming up to bat, Sanchez, Toscano, and Dominguez will be back.
Come on, let's have one more.
No, I'm good. And you are too. I called Tommy for a safe ride home.
Don't get hammered. Stay out of the slammer. Never drink, then drive.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
Are you looking for a new career? Wilbanks LLC, formerly known as Wilbanks Trucking Services, the same family-oriented company the past 30 years, is seeking dedicated employees. Immediate openings for NCCCO certified crane operators, CDL positions, and riggers are available. Apply online at wilbanks.us or call Darla King at 575-746-6318 or stop by 309 South 20th, Suite 9 in Artesia. Wilbanks LLC offers competitive pay, paid time off, health, dental, vision, and retirement benefits. Starting wages are determined by experience. Equal opportunity employer.
Attention Roswell Coyote fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline Passport and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Roswell High School sports.
Extra innings. We're in the top
There
of
really
the
is no one.
Roswell and Artesia. Winner plays in the championship game tomorrow afternoon at 1 against the Goddard Rockets. The loser plays at 10, taking on Lovington. Here's the first pitch of the inning. Just a bit low and outside. Ball 1 to Sanchez. He is 0 for 3, grounded out to Fuentes, flew out over to Byers, and then he was out on a drop third strike.
Good
Outside,
pitch, just off the plate.
Just off the plate. 2-0 now to Savino Sanchez, the number 4 hitter in the lineup. Abe Toscano on deck and Davian Dominguez in the hole. Got him choked up. It's a foul ball straight back.
Good pitch right on his hands. I don't even know how he fouled that off. He's shaking his hand.
Yeah, I think it hit his hand.
It might have.
Or it shook the bat good enough that it stung him.
Right.
Yeah. I thought it hit his hand. It sounded funny coming off the bat.
It did.
I thought it hit him in the hand. 2-1, the pitch. Good pitch. Ground ball third base. Second hop. Byers takes his time. Fires a BB. Out number 1.
Good throw by Jack.
Yeah. All right, 5-3 the put out, and that it brings to the plate.
Coming up to bat,
Number 3, Abe Toscano, the left fielder. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. He grounded out to Jet and then walked and then grounded out to Diego. Back to the pitcher. Top of the 8th, 4-4, 1 out. Here's the pitch. A little bit low, ball 1.
How many pitches? No, you don't have to look.
I do. It's right there. 47 for Diego.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got 47 so far. 30 for strike. Here's a swing and a miss.
Pitch. He took a little off that curveball just then. Nice pitch.
Whitmire, Galindo, Pacheco left to right. Byers, Fuentes, Beauregard, and Pacheco third to first. Usherwood catching, been there all game, and Morales in relief. There's a little blooper.
Jammed him again to the second baseman.
Beauregard fires at first, and there is out number 2. 4-3 the put out.
That might have hit him on the hands again, Joby.
Yeah.
He jammed him.
Yep.
He fought it off to the second baseman.
All right, so 2 down, and coming to the plate will be number 8, the center fielder, Davian Dominguez. He is 2 for 3 with a triple and a double. He'll step on the right side to face Morales. He drove it over the head of Galindo in center and then out in the gap between Whitmire and Galindo for a double. Ball 1 as he kind of skipped that one on the outside. 1-0 the count. Says yes to a pitch. Usherwood sets up on the inner part. He throws it there.
Pretty close. Oh,
yeah,
he called it a strike. Okay.
I thought it was. I mean, well, it was because he called it one, but I agree with him. It was a good pitch. Maybe a little in, but he called it a strike, so we'll take it. 1-1. 2 down. Swing and a foul back.
Nice curveball.
Yeah, he got that out on the end of the bat. Barely got contact. Fouled it back. 1-2. That knocked a mom's camera off the deal down there. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Nice pitch.
Nice pitch. Strike 3 swinging. Strikes out the side, so the Bulldogs will go in the bottom of the 8th. Tied up 4-4. No hits, no runs, no errors. Nobody left on base. 3 up, 3 down. We'll be back coming up to bat. Top of the order for the Bulldogs. Galindo, Beauregard, Byers.
Did you know that God values relationships? At Faith Baptist Church, we exist to begin, build, and broaden a relationship with God and with others. We want a relationship with God through faith in His Son, Jesus Christ, as our Savior. And we also want a relationship with others in a healthy biblical community. Come join us as we strive together to go from where we are to where God wants us to be. 10:30 on Sunday mornings and 6:15 on Wednesday evenings.
Attention Roswell Coyote fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline Passport and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Roswell High School sports.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning and Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning and Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation.
I don't have a spotting scope.
And that's not, you know what, I think did he go to center? All right, so the left-hander just
we don't know the changes.
Top of the order here as Galindo steps in. He's 1 for 3 with a walk and a single. First pitch called, strike 1.
No, it's off the plate.
Oh, I thought he raised his hand. I was looking down. Did he go outside?
He said out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so ball 1. Want to know the count to Galindo. On deck, Beauregard in the hole. Byers. We're 1-2-3 here. There's a swing and a high fly ball on the left side in foul territory. Can the left fielder get there? He does.
Misplayed it when it was over his head.
Could you see his number? I could not. My windows. No, because he falls foul for just a long, high fly ball strike. And we just can't see him out there. The numbers, they're red, and they blend into that gray. I don't think it's a black. I think it's a gray.
Right.
So 1-1 to Frankie as everybody resets. Toscano from the stretch. Comes set and to the plate. And there's a good pitch.
Nice curveball.
Yeah. Strike 2. 1-2 now the count. We're 2 hours and 28 minutes deep. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Extra innings. Winner goes to the championship game in the Artesia Invitational. Swung on. That's a base rip into left field. Good piece of hitting there by Frankie. as he gets the scoring run, the go-ahead and winning run on first base with nobody out.
Number 3, your second baseman, Bub Beauregard.
And that brings Caden Beauregard to the plate. They call him Bub. Number 3, playing second base. He is 0 for 3, so he's due. He did walk his last at bat. He struck out swinging his first 3. Then he took a walk. So 0 for 3 with a walk, as he'll step in on the right side to face the new pitcher, the lefty, Abe Toscano. Frankie, always a threat. He's got a big lead. The left-hander, though, he goes to the plate. Frankie takes off.
Good
It's
job.
a good bunt. Throw it over to first, and did they get him? He did hang on to it. I don't know if he got him on the touch of first or the tag, but in either case, that's a sacrifice bunt. Puts a winning run down at second.
You know,
Coming up to the bat, your third baseman, number 12.
I'm saying as a
Jack
hitter, if you think the guy's got the base stolen, then to pull the bat back and sacrifice him from second to third. I mean, you got to be. It takes a little. I mean, you got to be a heads up, but you don't. I don't think they're going to throw Frankie out at second base. Is my point.
No, he was safe, easy on the steal.
Right.
All right, Byers steps in. He's 1 for 3. He'll look at a pitch down and in. Good play by Sanchez. He kept him down at second. Ball 1.
To me, you could use, I mean, if he stole the base and you just took the pitch and then sacrificed him.
The next pitch.
The next pitch. That's just, I mean.
Yeah.
But he's in scoring position now. I mean, he doesn't need to be on third. Base hit. The coach is not going to hold him up at third. I mean, they have to throw him out at the plate.
All right, Toscano comes set. Byers ready to go. 1-0 the count. The pitch, down and away. Ball 2.
I think they're going to pitch careful to Jack just because they have an open base. I mean, I don't think you want to lay one right down the pipe to him because Jack's going to come unglued on one.
All right, he comes set. Takes a look back at Frankie. Another look now to the plate. Down. Ball 3, 3-0.
That's a pretty close pitch.
It really was. I waited because I thought he might say strike, but
Right.
he did not. So 3-0 the count, 1 out. Winning run at second base for the Bulldogs. We're an extra if you're just joining us late if you are, but glad to have you. Here's the pitch. That's going to be called strike 1, right down the middle.
Yeah, taken all the way.
3-1 the count. 9:24 p.m. on a Friday night here in Artesia, City of Champs. I said it yesterday. I may not have said it. Congratulations to our basketball team. They win the 3rd basketball title for Artesia just last Saturday, a week ago tomorrow. Boys basketball program. And the pitch swung on. Boy, he took a cut, come up empty.
It kind of got in on him with that fastball, that high fastball. That's kind of been our nemesis tonight.
Yeah, all 3 pitchers have been able to throw it. This is our 3rd we faced. Full count, 1 out. Galindo down at second. On deck is I had my lineup messed up. I forgot. I hadn't had a chance to change him yet. All right, takes a double look. Boy, Frankie giving him fits. He's going to take off. That ball is low, ball 4. Puts runners at first and second with Pacheco coming to the plate.
Coming up the bat, number 9, Dalen Pacheco.
All right, 1 out, runners at first and second. Pacheco steps in. He's 1 for 3. He's walked, singled, reached, grounded out, and then reached on an error. He's been up at the plate 4 times. A single will bring home the runner here, and that's going to be called strike 1, a good pitch.
Good curveball. He backdoored that one on him. Caught the outside corner.
So 0-1 to Dalen. On deck, Usherwood, and in the hole, Whitmire. He reaches out. That's going to be it. Let's see. He's going to hold him up at third base. It was just a bloop.
Yeah.
And so the base is loaded for the Bulldogs with only 1 out. A little bloop single out to right, shallow right field.
Coming up to bat, number 7.
And that brings the catcher, Brent Usherwood, to the plate.
Third time we've had the bases loaded during the game, Joby. So maybe this is our...
Well, we got a couple runs the first time, but the last 2 times we come up empty.
Right.
So let's see what Usherwood can do. He's 1 for 3. He struck out swinging, singled, and then had a sacrifice bunt. Bases juiced. He steps in. He's going to face Toscano for the first time. Bottom of the 8th, 4-4, 1 out. And the pitch. Just off the plate, ball 1. You know, Sanchez has played a good game behind the plate. I've said it when we've had a runner at third, but he's not let one by when we've had a runner at third.
No, he hadn't.
One time it kind of skipped away from his glove, but not far enough to go.
Right.
The pitch, that time just off the plate. That was close. Ball 2.
No place to put him. He's going to have to.
Going to have to come after him.
He is.
With Galindo over there, even though they're playing shallow, well, I don't know. I was going to say he may go on a pop fly, but probably not. They're playing shallow. That's it, ball game. That's a single. Galindo comes across, and the Bulldogs win 5-4.
Good job by Brant. He didn't try to do too much with that. Found a hole, hard ground ball in between the third baseman and the shortstop for the win.
So the Bulldogs get the win, and the final score 5-4. And I've got to do something here in my inning to get my stuff. Let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about it. We'll be right back.
Okay. See you.
Coming this April 4th and 5th, the My Ashley Foundation, in cooperation with the Downtown Lions Club in Artesia, New Mexico, present their first annual golf tournament and banquet. Featuring guest speaker, Kevin Sorbo.
I want to do a movie that my kids can be proud of.
Movies that have hope, love, redemption, faith, laughter.
Proving that movies that reflect traditional moral values can be big box office hits. Kevin Sorbo.
People don't know what I went through. Look, I made it, came through with the help of God, with the help of her. And don't wrestle with God. He wins every bloody time. Hey everyone, Kevin Sorbo here. Now, I am very excited to be heading to Artesia, New Mexico on April 4th.
By Brent Usherwood with the bases loaded and the score 5-4. Bulldogs get 3 hits, 1 run, no errors, and they leave 3 runners on base just because it was the end of the ball game. That was your score there in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to go ahead and get the Guy Chevrolet postgame show going. Give me a chance to get our numbers together, and we'll come back and give you what happened. But the Bulldogs win. They advance to the championship tomorrow at 1 o'clock, taking on the Goddard Rockets. Stay right there. Lee and I will be back. I want to go ahead and get these in.
Oh, sure.
You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Moppet & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Find your path to a greater future with Eastern New Mexico University. If you're looking to take the next step in your higher education journey, both in person and online, Eastern New Mexico University is the place for you. ENMU is now accepting applications for spring 2025, so don't miss out on your opportunity to join more than 5,700 fellow Greyhounds on this exciting path to student success. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about. Hey Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs! There are things you can do to improve the value of your current home if you plan to sell, and a few things you probably shouldn't do. The folks at Lois Oliver Real Estate are experts in real estate in Artesia and can help you with some great advice. If you want to talk to a local expert about buying or selling a home in Artesia, visit with any of the agents at Lois Oliver Real Estate. We know Artesia, and we're ready to help you buy or sell or find local experts who can answer your questions. Lois Oliver Real Estate. We love it here. Find us at 210 South Roselawn or online at loisoliverrealestate.com.
When was the last time a bank asked you about your needs or your goals? When you're a member of Artesia Credit Union, you get to use your money for something more important than fees and finance charges. You get to use your money for you. Membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Become a member of Artesia Credit Union today and see what your partners can do for you. North 5th Street in Artesia or online at artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA.
We're back here at Brainerd Park in the Guy Chevrolet postgame show. The Artesia Bulldogs win in extra. Walk-off single by Brent Usherwood with the bases loaded. And here's our stats for the Bulldogs tonight. You know what? Let me give Roswell's rundown right quick. So the Roswell Coyotes end up with 7 hits, 5 singles, a double, and a triple, and they had 4 RBIs. The pitchers. Scroll down here. Luke Lynn, Diego Villa, and Abe Toscano. And I guess Toscano takes the loss. It was 4-4 when he came in. Lynn had a pretty good night, but he ends up with a 9.0 ERA as he had 4 earned runs against him. He pitched 102 pitches. Diego Villa came in relief through 60 pitches, and he didn't give up a run. He had a 0.0 ERA. And then number 3, Abe Toscano, comes in to pitch 1 inning. Well, a third of an inning, I guess. Right. They had 1 out, and he gives up 1 earned run, so a 27 ERA.
Oh, wow.
Just because I guess this is just the end of the game there.
That's the way it adds, figures out.
Yep. And for the Bulldogs, on the base paths and batting, they end up getting 10 runs off of, 5 runs off of 10 hits. They had 8 singles and 2 doubles, and pitching, getting the win, Diego Morales. Dalen Pacheco was the starter. He ends up with a 4 earned runs. He has a 10.8 ERA, and then Diego comes in, and he earns the win. He gives up no hits and no runs.
Really good job by both pitchers, all the pitchers, really. It was a well-played high school game.
It really was, and I'm just going to let you kind of wrap it up, and you can talk about that. Both teams had some good plays. We had some errors, but they were on some long throws and kind of some hard plays, but good game.
They were, and even if a team made an error, they came back and made some other plays to keep. The game went to extra innings. So, yeah, well played. Good win for the Bulldogs. I know the Coyotes, it's a tough loss. Play that hard and end up on the short end of the stick. But it's going to be fun tomorrow night, Joby, against the Goddard Rockets. They've got a good team, and we've got a good team. So, and we're in the same district, so we don't want to let your district foe beat you, for sure. So both teams will be ready to go tomorrow for sure.
Well, it'll be the championship game, the Goddard Rockets and the Artesia Bulldogs at 1 o'clock. Or I'm going to say 1-ish. We kind of started early today. Yeah. Hopefully it'll just be right on time. But Roswell will play Lovington at 10 a.m. Lee and I will be here. We'll have it right here on the radio, KSVP. Well, I think we'll be on KSVPTV.com for the Lovington Roswell game, and then we'll join in with KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com, and possibly Facebook for the championship game, as our Artesia Bulldogs will host in their own tournament the championship game against the Goddard Rockets. On behalf of Jeff Curtis and our camera folks, and of course my partner Lee Johnson, this is Joby Hodling saying have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.